Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Straightforward Farming Podcast. I'm your host, Tony Reed, alongside Nick McCormick, as always.
We're back.
We are back. First podcast of 2026, I think. Should be, yeah.
Yeah, I think
it
so.
is. Yeah. We lose track.
It's about our fourth attempt, but first one we're actually recording.
Yep. Better than our wives. I don't know that they put any out in 2025.
Yeah.
So they've been on a
They're building anticipation.
I think they are, yeah. Yep. They're about as productive as the U.S. Congress from what I've seen, but not one to judge.
Yeah.
Not one to judge. Yep. Colder than a well digger's ass outside tonight.
It is cold.
But it's January.
Yeah.
Wouldn't expect any less.
I suppose not.
So, got a special guest in the house tonight.
We do.
You want to introduce him?
No, you go ahead.
You want me to introduce? Or we can let him introduce himself. It doesn't matter.
Either way.
Yep.
I'm out.
It's going to be a guest you guys have heard on here before. And he does have somewhat of a following on TikTok. I don't know, a couple hundred followers. Not very many. Kind of low-key, low-mannered guy.
We're trying to get him to be more vocal. Like, he won't give an opinion generally. He's pretty laid back, rereserved. He doesn't say much, so we're trying to bring him out of his shell.
Exactly.
I think they call that cool, calm, and collected.
They do.
Absolutely.
Yep. The one and only Hondo.
Yeah.
Pushing the limits diesel.
He's back.
He's back. Yep. What you got to say? Anything good?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Nothing yet.
I'm sure it'll come to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We probably should have started earlier. The way
I know.
the evening's been going.
That's how it always goes. We say all the good shit before we start recording.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of shit that we couldn't put out on the recordings, or we would get flagged too. So.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you look like you're going to say something.
No. He's got me all confused with this Ram shirt over here. He's got me.
I wore that just to fucking piss you off.
Did you?
I even told her that.
It's got me thrown off. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
No, I do own one Dodge now.
Okay.
Is it a Dodge or is it a Ram?
Is it a Ram? Yeah.
I think this one's probably still a Dodge.
How bad do you have to feel about your own company where you're like, well, we can't even use our own name anymore? Shit, we're going to have to call something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was actually supposed to be my glider kit truck that was getting delivered.
Yeah.
And it fell off the transport truck.
Oh, shit.
And, I guess it was, Ahmed was delivering and ran by a field full of fucking goats and hit the brakes, and
there she went.
There she went.
Yeah.
So it's crashed up pretty bad.
Yeah. Did you get a deal on it then, or still full price?
I haven't paid for it yet.
Okay. Well, that's good.
We'll have to send some pictures out for that one.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, usually them guys are pretty good at shipping stuff. They come by here all the fucking time. I mean, I live in the middle of nowhere, and that's great places for 18-wheelers. You've seen the roads around here. But they tootle right by here.
Yep.
Yeah, GPS said so.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. It's a mile shorter to go past my house than it is to take the highway. So they come by my house pretty regular. Usually just Walmart trucks and Swift trucks. They're either going 80 mile an hour or they're going 3 mile an hour.
Yeah. Which out here in the country is an excellent place for a Swift truck.
Yes, absolutely.
Nobody's aware of that.
My personal favorite is when they're going to take their break. So they just set the brakes in the middle of the road. They're just sitting there. You having trouble? Nope, just taking my break. Well, right smack dab in the middle of the road's a great spot for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, works out well.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. So what do you guys want to bitch about tonight? Who are we going to pick on? Chevy guys, Dodge guys, Peterbilt guys, John Deere
quick
guys?
question on your truck. Are you going to put an LS in that? Because that's what everybody else does. So since it's the glider, you're not LS in it? Okay. Good man.
No, we're not going to LS this one.
Okay.
I think we should pick on the Peterbilt shit for a little bit.
We can do that.
Get the windshield and clutch pedals out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm all game for that.
Nick was pretty wound up earlier, and
So what I've realized is
he's got just so you Peterbilt guys know, he knows how to see if what would you say, the fucking stoplights change?
Well, to see if you got a big down visor, you got to keep your hood waxed so you can see the reflection of the stoplight on your hood, because you can't actually see the stoplight. So you got to look for the reflection, which sounds like safety third, but whatever. Yeah. What I realized is, how some companies kind of go hand in hand. Like if you like this product, you like this other company's product. Like we always called John Deere guys. They usually had Chevrolet trucks and Pioneer seed corn. They were 3-time losers. What I've realized is John Deere and Peterbilt guys go hand in hand, because Peterbilt guys are furious that they took the bar out of the windshield and give them one solid windshield. Like, they're mad as hornets about this. So clearly they grew up in sound guard cabs.
Yeah.
And they like a little division. They like a little post.
And Peterbilts are a bitch to get in and out of.
Yeah.
Sound guard,
same way. Yep. So that they kind of go hand in hand.
No room in the cab.
No room in the cab. Yeah. Yep. They're kind of the same thing. Clutch pedal from 1904. A little bit of rebar, bend it this way, bend it that way, put it up here, whatever. Yeah.
What is it with Peterbilt guys and visors though? Like I've drove or even been in guys' trucks. They got the visor, that goes from the top of the cab basically all the way down to the hood. That you're like slant-eyed looking through. Like you got 2 inches of width to see through. But that ain't enough visors. They got all these chrome fucking things on their gauges, but visors on the fucking chrome pieces on the gauges.
We got visors on our visors.
Yeah, I mean, like next, all you're missing is the golf hat, the little fucking visor to wear on your head.
They're the same guys. If you see them golfing or you see them at a sporting event, they'll have a visor on backwards with sunglasses, or they'll be holding their hand up trying to block the sun. If only the visor would provide sunshade. They're the same guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And like we was talking with the gauge package, they got 30 gauges in there.
Yeah.
I mean, me doing what I do for a living, I kind of know what most of them do, but I got to sit there and study them. I would say that 90% of the people driving them don't even know what they do.
No.
Yeah.
And half of them never work, right?
Right. They don't work anyway.
So it's like, and the only gauge they do have is an outside temperature gauge, and it's 4,000 lumens, burns your retinas. It's the only thing you can tell. Well, it's 97 degrees outside. I know that.
Oh, here you need laser eye surgery. Just write it down with me to Peterbilt. Your eyes will be good as new time we get there.
A little LASIK, onboard LASIK. Endless benefits to those things.
Kind of like romance lights in your cab,
Yeah, that's right.
The temperature light.
It's like, how many switches do you need to turn the lights on, too? Like, I've never needed the bottom trailer lights on without the top. Like,
Exactly.
what are we doing here? Like, pickup truck, you turn one switch, park, lights. My Volvo's the same way. Nope, Peterbilt, there's 4,000 switches in them.
I mean,
Don't
they're not the only one like that, but
No.
it's definitely got something to do with the cool factor, I think.
I suppose, yeah.
At least in a Peterbilt, if your exhaust falls off, you'll be the first to know because when you look in the mirror.
That's all you can see. And the other
Now
thing
you can
is,
see behind you.
Exactly.
and my personal favorite is, the air can't make it into the engine unless it's illuminated with a light in the air cleaner.
Yes.
Otherwise, the air doesn't know how to get in there.
Right.
So we get a little night light on for it so the air can follow its path and get in there. Everybody else is just doing it normal, but they light the airways, which is nice.
Right.
Lighted walkway, whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I think if I was going to start Billy Big Rigging tomorrow, I'd get me an auto car like Sylvester Stallone had over the top. That looked like a dandy of a truck.
Hauling him a little
hey,
Heston.
Hey, by God, at least in there, he had the fucking weights.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, he was in the opening scene hauling Heston hay mowers. wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe a baler, Haymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was sitting around one day and says, we need an idea for a movie? Arm wrestling.
Yes.
Arm wrestling. I was at the bar last night and these two dipshits were arm wrestling. Let's do a movie about that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it was an okay movie. I watched it 1,000 times.
Same.
But
Yeah.
it's not your normal go-to subject matter. They've never made a sequel.
Right.
Like, in the sequel, do you think he'll arm wrestle left-handed?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. And he won a white truck at the end, right? It's like,
White Volvo.
Yeah.
I actually saw that thing for sale. It's probably been 10 years ago now, but that actual truck from the movie was for sale on truck paper.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be
It's
damned.
pretty rough.
Yeah.
Achmel did not take good care of it. I don't think Stallone must have traded it off pretty quick.
Yeah.
With that kind of cash and his famousness, he
yeah.
could probably get a Peterbilt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You'd think, I wonder if it's an option if you could order one with like the regular window crank.
Oh, not the normal backwards one? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that. It'll be neat to know. But they're kind of auto roll down. Most of them, if you hit a bump, they just start unrolling
Yeah, they
themselves,
shimmy
which
down.
is nice.
Yep. Most of them got napkins and shit all stuffed in there to
Yeah.
keep them up.
Tighten some stuff up. Yeah. Yeah. It's the little things that make them better.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I think there's things about all of them you could,
Oh, absolutely.
not like blah, blah, blah. But,
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Kenworth and their fucking goofy gas pedal. Or,
Yeah. I can't drive a Kenworth.
They got the clutch pedal figured out. But
Yeah, but they can't do the gas pedal. Yeah.
I do hate Kenworth interior out of any truck. That's my least favorite interior out of all of them. Truth, just the way it lays, like you say, the pedals are weird. I don't know.
The accelerator is too steep. You either have to run idle or wide open. You just need a toggle switch. You don't need a pedal because you can't run it in any other position.
Right. Peterbilt guys would have to switch for that.
Yeah, absolutely. They would. And a gauge. Accelerator, pedal, percentage. Yeah. It wouldn't work, but they would have a gauge for it. Yeah.
Yep.
I always like it when they're like, my front rear end temp gauge don't work. I'm like, well, what's it supposed to read? Well, I don't know, but it's not working.
Yeah. You ever been in any of the old ones with the circuit breakers?
We have one in the shop right now.
So you're riding with a guy.
About
every 45 seconds, he reaches over and smacks the dash to reset something. Only when the lights are on. You're good in the daytime. As soon as the nighttime comes on, he's constantly reaching over on the dash.
Yeah.
which is handier than fuses. I'm not going to lie at some level, but
That's actually why he brought it to us. He said, he's blowing a breaker.
yeah, see, yeah, he can't find anybody to ride with him to push the button for him.
Well, the cab's only 3 feet wide.
Exactly.
You can reach it from the driver's seat.
That's why they don't have power windows on the passenger side, because you can do it from the driver's side.
And I guess a question too about trucking. Back when I used to haul grain all the time down the river, why did no truck drivers ever come out of the north? Because it didn't matter who you talked to, they all had a southern accent. Gonna go to the house and gonna do a drop and hook. You know, they got all these fucking southern draws. It's like, dude, your fucking plates are from Canada. Like, calm down on the southern accent. But like everybody on the fucking CB has a southern accent.
That's a good
even
point.
Ahmed's trying to fucking run a southern accent. It's like, well, we clearly know you're not from the south. But
You've got a point there. That does seem to be the case.
yeah, nobody can just use your normal voice. But it's,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it sounds better across the old Citizens Bank.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know where my shop's at? We're like literally, the way the crow flies, probably 3/4 of a mile from 70. So every once in a while we'll have one sitting there in the lot, and and the CB be going off in it. I'll just hop on there and fucking start fucking with them guys.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm like, you stupid fat motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
And then this guy out there on the interstate just jumps all over everybody. Well, you know he's fat because he's
Exactly.
mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're by God, they're going to pull off and fight it out right there.
Yeah, they're gonna pull off to the next Denny's and fucking whoop ass.
Yeah, they are. Yep.
I'm sitting here fucking fixing a fucking air cleaner light so the guy can run.
Yeah. So the air can see where it's going.
Yep. Yeah, it's quite the crowd. I tell
If you're real cool, you got to drill holes in the wheels bigger. I don't know what that's about, but the original holes aren't big enough in a Peterbilt. You got to drill them bigger. That makes you super cool.
Really?
After you get the frame stretched, so you've got all this room between the bunk and the fifth wheel. I don't know what you're doing with that space. Then you got to drill the wheels out.
And see, this
That
is
big
another
holes.
trucking thing that I can't figure out. Okay, so in my weak little feeble mind, I would assume if you're going to haul cattle or hogs or whatever, you're probably going to be going to a farm or something that's probably not
Easy to get
overly semi-friendly.
Yes.
So we're going to get us a bull rack, and then we're going to stretch our truck 3 times longer than the fucking trailer, and then have everybody pissed off when we're trying to back in here because we're backing through the fucking yard and swinging in here and cutting ruts. And
A guy told me the secret to that is, Tony, if you get that truck long enough, then it bends in the middle and you can make tighter corners with it.
Oh, really?
Short truck you can't get around, but a long truck, the pivot points in the middle. Then you can make all these tight
Oh,
turns.
yeah, that makes total sense.
I haven't seen it work out that way,
Yeah.
but that's what a Peterbilt guy told me. That's the secret to that.
How big was this guy's belt buckle?
Yeah, exactly.
He probably had a special pair of those Kenworth boots to get his foot jacked up to run the accelerator.
Yeah.
Now that guy actually was a pretty good truck driver, and I've seen him get in some scenarios he actually had to drive some people's trucks out of some weird scenarios. So maybe he knew what he was talking about. I don't know, but
I know for the longest time, some of them older Peterbilts that I drove, and maybe it was just the trucks I was driving, they would turn shorter one direction. I don't remember if it was to the right or to the left. And I'm not saying they were all that way, but maybe it was the ones I was in. But
that does seem correct.
they had a pair of them, and these were like trucks from the late 70s, early 80s. And I don't remember now if it would turn shorter to the right or to the left, but it would.
It should turn quicker to the right
Is it?
because you don't have your drag link in the way going to the left.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you could probably set it to where it would go.
Are new trucks that way now?
Probably. I mean, but everything being what the axles they are, they can pretty well steer. I would think the same.
Yeah, I don't know. That trucking deal, it's changed.
Yeah.
Well, the shit part is there's only probably 1 out of 10 guys out there that are decent guys anymore, and it's all these yahoos out there on the road.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I was talking to a guy the other day who works construction, and they had video cameras set up in this construction site. This guy's literally in the bunk. While driving the truck, he would just reach up every once in a while and grab the wheel, cooking something on a hot plate in the back. Sounds safe.
Yeah. Yep.
Hard to believe how those big pileups happen.
Yeah,
You know,
it
when
is.
you're literally in the bunk instead of,
Yeah.
at the steering wheel.
Yeah, that's
It's hard enough to keep them on the road.
it is.
No
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
Yep. It's a wonder there ain't more wrecks, those mini trucks as there is on the road, and
Yeah.
idiots driving them. You know what I mean?
Well, what surprises me is when, one of them comes in the shop and then you start asking them questions about things and they have no idea what you're talking about.
Right.
None.
Yeah.
And it's like, you have an 80,000 pound plus machine that you don't even know how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little scary, honestly. It's a lot scary, actually. Yeah.
So the fact that they can, manufacturers can make them where they'll run and move and these guys can at least function with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you still buy a manual shift semi? Or I didn't know if they were all automatics now, like automobiles.
That's one of the worst things that ever happened to them was the fact that they went automatic.
Yeah.
Because then the people can drive them that shouldn't be driving them.
Right.
Driving a manual semi is not that hard.
No, it's not. No.
It's not scientists of rockets.
Which, is that another thing that's specific to Peterbilt guys, letting the air all the way out of the seat and then getting a shifter where you got to cut a hole in the roof of the fucking semi in order to shit? Like, that looks so uncomfortable to me.
Well, you can tell how cool the guy is by how tall his shifter is.
Right.
Yeah. And you got to move the seat back to where when you look through the passenger's window, you can't even see the guy.
Oh, yeah,
That
for
way
sure.
he's completely out of range.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're really getting it.
I had one guy tell me, he's actually a friend of ours, good customer. He calls that a stripper pole.
Well,
Because it's literally like the knob's up here. So you shift it like this. And when you got to split your range, you just.
I suppose. I mean, whatever floats their boat, I guess. That's not my jam, but okay. Yeah.
I guess I don't go around peeking in the cabs of people's. Like, if that's a cool factor, like, I guess I don't.
I don't know. I seen one at the truck show last year, had like 2 guns for shifters. The guy had like an old rifle and a little pistol, and that was cool.
Yeah.
But it was a show truck. It wasn't, your normal off-road or on-road rig.
Yeah.
I see Charlie Trucker's putting new frame rails in his truck, which
Holy
looks
cow.
like a bastard of a
Good
fucking
job.
job.
Yeah.
It's not a fun job.
It does not look good at all.
Does not look fun. I don't want to be as close as I am to it right now.
No.
You have a lot of jacks, a lot of blocks of wood,
Yeah.
and,
I just see all those holes being drilled. I'm like, there's no way that would bolt up if I drilled those. Like, nope. I'm going to have to buy 2 new frame rails after I buy the first 2. Like, those are going to be off.
maybe you should make the first 2 out of cardboard.
There you go.
They're
You're
called
on.
templates, Nick.
Yeah, I suppose. We used to have this old boy. He helped us with our first real pulling hitch, the good one. And he come in and he center punched all this stuff. And he's like, drill these holes. And I'm like, yeah, right. He's like, no, they'll line up. I'm like, really? Because I've never seen that on the stuff we've done. I can do it now, but I couldn't do it then. I'm like, okay, I drilled them and they all lined up. I'm like, he measured all out with a tape measure and so on and so forth. And all the holes lined up. But I'm like, well, I'd never seen that before. We're usually egging something or oversizing it back then or whatever. But yeah, it was all lined up. So apparently it can be done. But
So are you the guy that, like, when you're building something out of wood, like, I've cut this board 3 fucking times, it's still too short.
measure twice, cut once.
Yeah. And that don't help now is the older I get, I'm fucking blind. So now I can't even read the fucking tape measure. So it's just like going by feel.
You know how to read it, you just can't.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just can't. I physically can't see the fucking marks.
For a while, I'm like, man, I can't weld anymore. Like, God, I've become a crappy welder. And then I realized, no, I'm just blind.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So I bought a 2X lens for this thing way back. Magically, I can weld again. Because putting glasses on underneath a welding helmet doesn't work very well. But that 2X lens, worth every penny.
Yeah, I need to look into something like that because, man, I can't see shit.
Well, when you're tigging there real up close and so on and so forth, of course, the nice part about TIG welding is it's quiet. So half the time I'm doing it on the phone.
Yeah.
Because you can do both at once, which probably affects your concentration at some level. But, yeah, being able to see definitely helps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welding helmets have come a long way.
They have.
Long way.
I don't think I could weld with an old one anymore.
I know I couldn't. And then some of these new ones you get, they're the Peterbilt of welding helmets. You've got like this much to see through. I'm like,
Yeah.
they make a bigger lens, and why did we get this little small? I don't understand why we got such small vision. I'm pretty particular about my welding helmets.
I am too. Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty fussy about those.
So what else is new? Anything? Anything good in the shop? No people with cats in Tupperware and
No, we really
Dollar
haven't.
General bags and
I did make that guy roll his own fucking used tire across the parking lot the other day. That was pretty entertaining.
yeah.
Well, sometimes you got to do that.
He didn't like any of the used ones I had up by the building, so I'm like, well, we can go back here to this pile, which I can tell you is worse than the ones you just looked at. He found one back there he liked.
It must have been a dairy farmer, I'm assuming.
No, it was Ahmed or
Okay.
Yeah.
Goat farmer then. I mean, dairy farmer's naturally going to take the shittiest one you got because it's
Yeah.
$1 cheaper.
So he's like, I'll take that one. I'm like, well, I got shit to do, so get rolling.
Yeah.
So he rolled it about, 200 yards up to the building and throw it on there for him. And it's a hell of a deal. Like, I really like this deal because I got to pay to get rid of these tires. Mm-hmm. Well, if they'll give me fucking $150 for the motherfucker and pay me to put it on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm money ahead.
Yeah. Take them all.
I'm thinking about putting like a sign on the interstate that says like free goats
Yeah.
and just seeing if I can get them in there.
Yeah.
And if I could get 1 or 2 a day,
Yeah.
Yeah, you get rid of your tires pretty fast.
I'm like, no goat for you. I'll be like the soup Nazi. No goat for you.
Yeah, exactly.
You come back 1 year.
Yeah.
You only get goat if you buy new tires.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, or hell, maybe, you know, buy 10 new tires for your semi, get a free goat or something. I mean, I don't know. Goats are pretty cheap. Fucking,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to, you know, give the old bait and switch thing. They do it to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe if you only buy 5 tires, you just get goat piss smell, you know, in a little bottle, and you spray it on them.
You know, it's like that shithole gas station I stopped at the other day. This is a true story. I go in there, I'm kind of hungry, but I didn't want to stop anywhere to eat. Get fuel, get a soda, get a fucking gas station piece of pizza, and a little thing of Pringles. Fucker rings it up, and it's like $11. I'm like, is that right? He goes, yeah, that's right. I said, this got something to do with them tires I've been selling your buddies.
yeah, exactly.
He looks at me all funny. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought maybe this is like karma getting me back.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and you'll have that on those big jobs.
I guess I don't really buy a lot of gas station food, so maybe it is expensive. I don't know.
It is expensive. Yeah, I don't buy much of it, but it is pricey. Yeah,
In my mind, I was thinking like $5-6, but
$5-6 doesn't buy you much anymore.
guess
Unfortunately.
No, I can rack up fucking $18 at Burger King, no problem myself now. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like, it ain't fast and it ain't cheap no more.
No, that's for sure. But it's still unhealthy, so it's got that going for it.
Yeah, that it does. They ain't changed that none.
No.
Yep.
No. It's a nice part about McDonald's, so if you spill a little bit in your truck, you don't have to worry about decomposing.
That's right.
It'll still be fresh as it was when you got it 2 years later when you dig it out of the seat.
Yep.
It'll be right there. That biscuit will be just as hard.
Yep.
No mold.
it kind of makes you wonder, don't it?
Yeah. Well, it should anyway, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, they claim you can take a McDonald's burger patty and lay it on the counter, and
Yeah.
2 weeks later,
Yeah.
doesn't change a bit. I've never tried it, but they claim.
I got a buddy that did that. This thing's like 4 or 5 years old at this point, and it still looks pretty like it did.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a
Yeah.
little weird, a little scary. Apparently, pink slime does not decompose.
I guess not.
Yeah.
We probably eat so much nasty shit that we don't
Oh,
even
yeah.
know we're eating it.
So many preservatives. Not that I want to be like Europe, but like you get to look at the food list of stuff that's illegal in other countries, but it's legal here, and you're like, maybe I shouldn't have that. What do they know that we don't?
But the bad part is, though, is the life expectancy does keep going up, and people argue that, well, no, it's going down. And I guess I'm not going to argue whether it's went up or down by a half a year or whatever, but it's damn sure more than it was 75 to 100 years ago.
Yeah.
For damn sure.
There's just a guy passed away this past week that we knew him, and he was 101 and still driving.
Yikes.
I didn't even hear he was sick. I just heard it. I'm thinking, man, you know, can you imagine the shit that he's seen?
No doubt.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
I mean, 1925 till
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He could have been in almost all the Yellowstones.
Yeah, he could have. Yep, could have worked at O'Reilly's. He'd have covered most of the wars. I mean,
Absolutely. Yeah. He'd have damn near been in all of them. He missed 1883, but he'd have caught in on the rest.
yeah, there'll be more.
Yeah, no doubt.
damn near helped politic for old Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Tyler Sheridan does like his sequels and his prequels and all that.
But he's only good for 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah, and then he bails to the next project because he's already got you hooked. You're going to keep watching it. He's on to the next franchise. He's got a ranch to pay for.
Well, I mean, none of them shows are as good as that Oak Island show. I mean, that one will get you hooked.
I've tried to start watching that. I keep falling asleep. But yeah, so far they ain't found nothing if you haven't seen this. But I'm only a few episodes in.
Don't worry, they never do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking 10 seasons later.
Yeah.
Yep.
Slowest digging and excavation in the world.
They're probably politicians, just never get to the bottom of anything.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, I kind of lost interest in that at the beginning, you know, when they're, you know, they got, you can see what they got for equipment. You're like, I'm pretty sure you could dig anything you wanted with that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you're saying these motherfuckers did it with a spoon and
Yeah. Shouldn't be that hard to find.
It was kind of like Gold Rush. I mean,
Yeah.
I started out watching that when it first come out. I watched the first, I don't know, 3 or 4 seasons. And then basically got to Tony Beach just telling everybody to fuck off and Parker screaming at everybody and Todd Hoffman losing everything. I always want to know how all these fucking shows start out the same. I mean, Yeah, I mean, they have to find 2 ounces of gold today or they're going to fucking lose everything. But they got a whole fleet of brand new Power Stroke pickups, fucking new excavators. I mean, they got $3 million worth of shit sitting here, but man, they're 1 ounce of gold away from fucking losing it all.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. Yeah.
Deadliest catch, same way. I mean, how many fucking times can you watch these guys freeze their ass off catching crabs and a block of ice falling on them from above? I mean, for fuck's sakes.
Well, apparently, catch crabs at the local bar nowadays.
I was going to say, yeah, we don't have to go to Alaska to do that.
Yeah. They're available.
Maybe ain't the same ones they're talking about. But.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's always turmoil on the boat and people fighting. And
That's why I stay away from seafood.
I don't know. That'd be a rough job, though.
Oh, it would. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
not taking that away, but
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do
I
it.
wonder how much of that shit's scripted. You know, it's got to be a bunch.
Well, that's why those shows are usually okay originally, and then once they start scripting it more, then they get worse.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we about made shows about everything we could think of.
Yeah.
I mean, even the sitcoms are trying to dig all that shit back out from the 90s. And
There wasn't really too many like reality shows though. Like when we were.
no, when we were kids, there wasn't. I mean, that shit all ramped up probably, around the year 2000-ish.
Yeah.
Probably.
Pretty much.
For a while, everything the Discovery Channel had was American this, American Chopper, American Hot Rod, American. I mean, just fucking everything. It's like, well, no shit, it's America. I mean, we're not fucking building Hondas in fucking India. I mean, you're in LA. We know it's in America.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. You know, those original motorcycle shows and those build-offs and whatnot were pretty good. Like, you could actually learn a few things from them, so on and so forth, and then they just got kind of hokey and wishy-washy.
And actually, you know, back when we were young, when the Discovery Channel first came out, there was a lot of science shit. You know, showed how they built whatever, you know.
Well, we're young enough when MTV had music on it.
Yeah. Yeah, they just played their last video, didn't they, here a week or two ago? I said.
Yeah.
History Channel was actually history. It wasn't fucking Pawn Stars.
Yeah.
I mean,
which I don't mind some Pawn Stars, but the history shows were kind of neat too. Then they had a sort of second one if you actually wanted history stuff.
Right.
Then there was the military channel, still has some kind of sort of history.
right. Which to
military
me, why
stuff.
didn't they cut out them idiots at the fucking pawn shop? Like, if you got a gun, just take it to the fucking, because he's always got to call the expert, right? You know, well, fuck, I don't know. I mean, like, for the guy that supposedly runs a pawn shop, you don't know nothing about fucking anything. Well, got to call an expert. Got to call. You know, I don't know anything about these things. So to me, just fucking skip this guy. Just take it to the gun shop.
And the other thing is, make a deal with the expert and be like, hey, whatever you tell this guy is 30% less than what it should be. Yeah. So we can both make a cut off this.
Yep.
This guy comes in, he wants $300. Well, it's actually worth $30,000. How about you tell him it's worth $1,000? He's happier to pig in shit. I'll split the 29K with you. Like,
Yep.
yeah. Quit telling the truth, expert.
But that's kind of where old Tricky Rick fucked everybody, though. It's worth $30,000. Well, I'll give you $1,000.
Well,
so I mean, the other side, I think
he's
there's
got to make some money in there
little
too.
tomfuckery going on.
Well, he's got to set on it. He's got to take it to the auction. He's got to present it. He's got to do all his commission fees. There's all these reasons why he can't give you full price, which I get. They're not in the business of buying stuff full price, but
I've been in that place. It's about the size of this table. I mean,
yeah, it's
little.
pretty small.
It's
Yeah,
tiny.
I've heard that.
Yeah. And I also find a struggle that like all this cool shit is showing up. It's kind of like Storage Wars was originally.
Yeah.
No, you're telling me none of this is staged? Like, oh, we're in this shitbox area of some shitbox city, and magically this storage unit has, you know, the Holy Grail, the Ark of the Covenant, and something else in it.
The
You
Hope
know?
Diamond.
But yeah, Hope Diamond, all, but just a couple beds piled on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rat shit all around
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Seems a little sketchy.
I'm not going to say who this is because this is a pretty fresh subject in my life, but this person was telling me that they're going to make money doing this. I'm like, you're going to make money going through storage units and reselling stuff. I'm like, do you know what they keep in them?
Yeah.
It's all shit that people don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've wondered.
So like, if I'm going to quit paying my rent on something because I'm behind on my bills, it's going to be the storage unit that has shit in it that I don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not putting the Hope Diamond in the fucking storage unit. That's going in the safe
that's gonna
deposit
be in my
box.
pocket.
Yeah.
Do other countries have storage units?
Boy, when we was in Europe, I don't remember seeing any. Not saying there wasn't, but I don't remember seeing
Are we
any.
to the point in America like we can't fit enough shit in our large houses anyway? We have so much extra shit that we have to rent other places to store shit that we don't want, and then abandon it. And you know those guys end up with more shit. And anybody that's had one storage unit's had two. They've rented another one somewhere else later on in life to store more shit that they didn't want.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe just throw the shit away.
Yeah, 'cause
in a disposable world where nothing lasts, why are we saving all this shit?
yeah, half these people are hoarders. They won't throw nothing
Well,
away.
absolutely. And we're all guilty of it to some level. But there's a lot of finger pointing going on right now between Hondo and
Yeah,
Betty.
there is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I still say, nowadays, when you want to moved from one house to another, you treat it just like Storage Wars. Everybody gets to look at it from the street. Fucking one bid takes it all. The fucking food in the fridge, the clothes, all of it.
Yeah.
Fuck this moving shit.
You're just buying all new shit when you get there.
When I get to my new house, I'm either going to have to gain or lose weight because I don't know what the fucking clothes in the closet are, but that's what I'm stuck with because this shit of moving is bullshit.
Oh, it is a pain in the ass. I hope I never have to do it again in my life, but I'm sure I will.
I really wish you'd have been around the other day when I got that fucking stove for her. I hooked on this motherfucker. And I'm not, a big guy, but I mean, I'm fairly strong for my size, and I couldn't move it.
It's because it's old school.
I'm like, I fucking couldn't move it. So I asked this lady I'm like, do you have a strap or anything like we could hook to this? Because it's like from probably here to your garage door of getting it out of the building where you get to it with the tractor. She's like, well, I don't know. I get a strap wrapped around the leg of it, and it's about all I can do to fucking pull this thing on concrete. I bet it weighs 500 pounds.
I'll be
A
damned.
fucking stove.
Really?
A normal nowadays stove, I can probably load it in a pickup by myself.
Yeah.
But that's why they're built to last.
Well, it is, 75 years old, I guess.
Yeah. Does the casserole taste any better off it than the old one, or?
Well, I haven't got that far,
Oh, okay.
but I'll let you know.
Okay. Is this thing wood fired or propane or natural gas?
It's
Or?
gas or whatever.
Okay.
There's no way these appliances are more efficient today than they were fucking 50 years ago.
Absolutely not.
Well, especially if you got to change them every couple of years.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but back then a goddamn refrigerator was the size of this tractor set here because it was fucking. But you could only put two dozen eggs in it. The fucking whole thing was
They
insulated.
were Yetis before Yeti was a thing. Like
Absolutely.
International Harvesters, those freezers, the wall on those things a foot and a half thick.
Yeah.
Well, you got a half a beef, you need 4 of them.
Yep.
But they're going to last for the next 100 years.
You do know my beer fridge quit after I put that stupid shit in there you talked about, right?
What stupid shit did I talk about? I was talking about a lot of stupid shit. So
What the fuck's that shit called? Fucking beer your wife drinks.
Oh, that nasty ass Sam Adams shit that she bought that she
we
liked. or
took it
whatever.
home. She wanted it. We put it in my fucking beer fridge. I go out there the next day. I'm like, man, this shit ain't very cold. My beer. I start checking around. Maybe it's just frosted up. So I defrost it, turn it back on. Nope, it's done. Put this fucking gay beer in there and it's done.
Yep.
So I had a fridge in my garage.
The same thing happened to it.
Well,
Do you have a spare fridge now?
no, I don't. So I buy this. When we moved to this house, it had a fridge in it. They left it because they hated it, and then I understood why. But prior to that, I brought the fridge from my old house, put it in the garage, and it worked for the first year or two. And then it got to where it wouldn't work, especially when it was cold. I'm like, well, not all fridges work where it's cold, which is a stupid problem to have. But I'm like, this one originally did. There's something wrong with it. I need to fix it, or I need to have you fix it, whatever. You know what the gal told me? She's like, well, when it's that cold, just leave the door open. Yeah, I don't think that's a solution. How about we just fix it? The part you need. I'm like, and they're like, well, it won't work when it's cold. I'm like, it worked for the first 3 years when it was cold. There's something wrong with it. Okay. So we go through this whole rigmarole. So then I buy just a fridge. Top to bottom, it's all fridge. Lowest it goes is 42. Brand new. I'm like, this ain't going to cut it. Like, the beer's meant to be colder than that. Food's meant to be colder than that. I'm like, this ain't going to work. Well, it's a European deal, and they don't keep it any colder than that. And I'm like, I don't know if you know where I live, where you drop this thing off at, but this ain't freaking Europe. Like, my ancestors got on a wooden boat with no fucking map because that place sucks so bad that they're like, any place has got to be better than this. We'll sail. Anyway, so I'm like, this isn't going to work. I'm like, how about I buy a new fridge for the house? You take this piece of shit back, and I'll take the one from the house that I despise and bring out here. And that's what I've done, and so far it's been fine. It works in the garage, and it's been fine.
Appliances are such a fucking racket.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
we always have run Speed Queen washers, or the wife has. I don't touch any of that shit. But we always buy the commercial grade because she does a fuckload of laundry.
I prefer to do my own laundry because some people put the soap in wrong.
Gotcha.
Anyway, go ahead.
I don't care. But anyway, so ours, it was be 16 years old, and it just quit the other day. And they come out and looked, and it couldn't be fixed. So naturally, they're making washing machines now with more fucking toggle switches and a Peterbilt.
Oh,
It's like, we don't
absolutely.
need none
I'm
of
going
that
to put
shit.
a visor on mine to keep the sun off of
Yep,
it.
I don't
The
need
fluorescent
I don't
light's
need a
killing it.
fucking touchscreen TV on the fucking washing machine. And granted, I don't even do laundry, but all that is fucking problems. We don't need none of that shit.
I could have brought you a really nice used set tonight.
Really. I don't care if put a fucking PTO shaft on it. I'll back a track rub. We'll just run a shaft through the fucking wall to run this thing. If that's going to be less trouble than all these stupid fucking electronics.
Well,
Like,
no,
we don't need.
this is an electronic one. It wants to tell you if your laundry's dirty or not because Apparently, there's an epidemic of
Why-
people.
Well, I mean, would you put clean fucking
laundry?
laundry in it? I mean, it's clearly fucking dirty. Or I would have put it in a washing machine.
Yeah.
I mean,
It doesn't know that's why it's
It's
sensing. Tony.
sensing.
oh,
And then when you put it in
Jesus.
the dryer, it tells you it's sensing again. This is why I got rid of the fucking things and got the Lightning McQueen ones.
Yeah, I just, oh my God, it fucking drives me nuts.
Or the refrigerators with the cameras in them.
What's that? I've never heard of that.
I haven't seen that either.
You haven't seen refrigerators with you can hook your phone to it?
The hell would I need to do that for?
Oh, people do this all the time.
No, we,
What
I
are
live
you,
in a
what are
pretty
you
small-
looking at?
Yeah,
I don't. So you can look and see.
So when you're at the store, you can see if you're out of milk.
Oh, Jesus
You
Christ.
can connect your phone
Here's
to
my thing.
the camera in the refrigerator and see what you need.
Here's my thing: if you're that fucking dumb,
Yeah.
you deserve to be out of milk,
That's true.
or
Dude.
orange juice, or eggs,
And
or whatever.
I
Fucking
guess
is.
this is why I don't do the grocery shopping, but if I get there and I'm on the fence, I'm just grabbing milk because we're going to use it. It's sort of like when somebody, hey, pack of cigarettes or whatever, just fucking buy them. You're going to smoke them. I mean,
Bath soap. When I buy bath soap, I buy like every bit they have on the shelf.
I
But
buy
then I
in
don't.
bulk.
I don't buy it for another 2 years.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, I'm
Absolutely.
getting close. I'm just going to buy 3 packs of this, which is, I don't know how many.
You
that
can
is.
ask Tony's wife when she helped us move. When it comes to like deodorant, soap, toothbrushes, whatever, I'm buying in bulk. I'm never going to the store again for those. I've got a lifetime supply, pretty much. It's just how I roll. Toilet paper. Every time, I forgot to pick up toilet paper. I'm like, you're buying 6 packs. Are you planning on not needing that again? Because that's a whole other issue we need to go to the hospital for. Like, I buy it by the case. I'm like, you don't ever get that shit at the grocery store. You have that shit shipped in because it takes up a whole bunch of room in the car and the cart. Like, just buy it by the giant crate, and then you're good. I have my own personal supply. I don't even tell her about it. I've hit it because I'm like, you're always out. I'm good. But if another toilet paper epidemic hits me, I'm clean. I'm good to go. The rest of the family's shit out of luck, literally. I'm fine.
Yep.
I've got my own private supply.
Where do you hide it at?
Lots of places.
Okay.
Another thing we got to get figured out in this country is the whole fucking grocery delivery, because I'm so sick of every fucking post I see on Facebook about ordered groceries from fucking Walmart. They got delivered to the wrong house. This shit was smashed. They didn't bring this. Never showed up. Then, just go fucking buy the shit, because I'm tired of fucking hearing about it. Just do like Grandma did. Get in your fucking car and go to
to the store.
Walmart and pull the shit off the shelf and check out and
What
fucking go
cracks
home.
me up about these women today, and I don't mean to offend them here, but I'm like, they can go to go to town for 6 unique cups of coffee with all this bullshit in it, but they can't go to. Oh, I don't want to go to town for the grocery store. Really? The shit you actually need.
Yeah, the one necessity, food.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
No, I don't want to go in there. I don't mind grocery shopping. I rather enjoy it. I don't mind doing it here and there, but
I have a hard time at Walmart. I don't know if you believe that or not, but
I try not to go to
I do
Walmart.
too.
But I can see where you might struggle.
we actually made a financial decision a few weeks ago, and you're going to get mad at me, Tony. 30 or what was it, $90? $90 for a year. They'll bring it to my house.
Oh, I don't care if you do, but just don't bitch about it on Facebook when it's fucked up.
Dude, it's the best thing I've ever done.
How
They're
about
going to
it?
substitute something. It's going to be wrong. Next thing you know, he's going to be mad about it.
Yep. Yep.
No, it's it's a $35 minimum order, right, to be free.
Because you're not getting much for $35, so that's pretty easy to
Well, I
do.
just have them come every day. If they want, they can substitute every day if they want. Well, sooner or later they're going to have it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, you're not
It
wrong.
don't take long to get $35. I'll spend 40. They'll bring it to the house.
By the 3rd or 4th day, that laundry will be sensed, and it will start running. So
Yeah.
you'll need more laundry detergent then.
But I mean, we don't live too far from a Walmart. It's like 7 miles or so, but I don't think it's a bad deal if they're willing to do it.
Yeah. Somebody's got a job out of it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of an impulse buyer, so I go in there to get a thing of milk, and I have to, it's all the way at the back of the fucking store.
Yeah. On purpose.
That place, they know what they're doing.
Absolutely. Yeah. They figured it out.
I'll walk down through there. By the time I get to the back, I need 2 carts.
Yeah.
Like, you in there for a gallon of milk, need 2 carts to get out.
Yeah.
So apparently they've run the numbers somewhere, because to me you would want people in the store, because then you're going to impulse buy shit that you didn't have on your list.
Right.
So I wonder what the trade-off is on this.
I don't know. Like, when I go by the M&M aisle and the Hershey aisle, I got,
Oh yeah, same. Yep.
yeah, tons of that shit.
Oh yeah.
Pillsbury cinnamon rolls,
Yep.
that's me.
The thing
I
you
didn't
need,
need
the
them when I
thing
went
you
in there,
need,
but I
the
need them.
thing you need to know about grocery stores is you should only go around the outside, because if it's not in those refrigerated cases, you don't need to be eating it. Now, obviously, I do eat the other things by my portly physique, but you don't need to eat anything that's on the interior of it. Just a little health tip for those people that
Oh
care
yeah,
about
I
that.
wouldn't doubt that a bit.
So we're actually trying to, they're supposed to be working on getting the beer delivery.
Yeah. Now the wife does get that with her stuff. You just got to show ID when you.
They do it here?
Yeah.
Well, they don't do it in Vandalia yet.
Really.
That surprises me being that close because we're not that close, and they'll deliver here.
But you got to be there for it and show ID. They won't just.
Yeah.
Well, obviously,
You can't
for
just
kids.
order a case of beer.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like life altering there.
Well, I mean, I suppose. Yeah. That would save me about 6,000 miles a year every time my wife's like, "Hey, can you run and get me a bottle of this or something of that?" I was just in town. Yeah, but I changed my mind. I think today I would like some wine. Really? You didn't know that going into it? Buy in bulk.
It's kind of like toilet paper. You're going to use it.
Yeah, absolutely. My rule is I always keep a spare 30 rack of Busch Light because you never know who's going to stop by. You have one for drinking, one in case other people show up to drink. Standard practice. It's not hard.
No, it's not. No.
I even keep beer over at Tony's.
He does.
In case I come over here and I forget to grab mine. I've got beer here.
Yeah.
Consequently, it disappears from time to time, but that's the rule. If you leave it in the fridge, it's free game. I know the rule. I don't get mad about it. It just happens. It's fine. I don't care.
Yeah, we went over this earlier. Why'd you go over there? Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
He needed help.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, women always got to have the details.
Got to have the details. What does Tony need help with? I don't know. He just said, come over and help.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to help him with? I don't know. I know I have beer in his fridge. We'll start with that. Maybe his fridge is too full and he needs me to drink some beer to make room in the fridge. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe his wife bought a 500-pound fucking stove and needs help getting it in the house.
Absolutely,
I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, it drives my wife nuts. Nick will call and tell me something. I'll be like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Well, then here comes 20 questions. I don't know. I told you literally everything I know with them.
So then our wives get on their back channel chat line, and then they're burning the phone line down, texting back and forth, this, that, and all these details. And then they're super pissed because Tony and I found out about it before they did. And it was one of their friends that this
And
happened to.
now you can see how rumors get started because then they start throwing out their hypotheses as to why this person wasn't in the family picture. And it's like, well, I mean, because they were probably with somebody else, maybe. I don't know. It's not because there was a big falling out, but my God, they were in the family. I bet they got into it. I'm sure they did. And it's like, Jesus Christ, just calm down. Like, who cares if they did?
Yeah.
But yeah, they got to have all the fucking details.
Turns out their dog got hit, and they were at the vet getting their dog fixed up. But meanwhile, I mean, they're at the auction getting ready to buy their shit from this divorce sale. Time their story gets told. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to find details.
No.
But that's just me.
I don't have the bandwidth for it.
It's kind of like splitting a tractor to fix a wire.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I wouldn't make a real good detective is what I'm saying. Like when I go to fill out the report, I'm like, well, you know, the guy got shot in the chest and
The head
looks
of
good
the
to me.
CIA should for sure be a woman.
He's dead.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They will track that shit down, and they remember all that shit. You remember when you wronged me on our second date?
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, you went out on a third, so I guess it wasn't that big a deal to you then. But
Yeah.
here we are.
Yeah, they want all the details.
Yeah.
And we just don't provide it.
Yeah, I'm not keeping track of it. I don't have the memory bank for that. I got other shit to remember. It's like my wife reads fiction books. I'm like, what a waste of time. Why don't you read a freaking tech manual and I'll call you for a torque spec? No, instead you're reading some about Harry Potter. He doesn't exist. There's no reason to know that.
No, you're right.
I think
They
he
had
worked-
Harry Potter trivia the other night. Now you have committed to knowing shit about nothing.
Yeah.
Like there's no purpose in that.
I think he works at the Vandalia Walmart.
Well, he might.
He had a wand. He's like, can I help you? I'm like, you can start by putting that fucking wand down.
Yeah.
So I can pay for my beer.
Are you a self-checkout guy? I'm totally self-checkout.
Nope, I refuse to use them.
No.
Really? See, I am because I don't want the little cheese weasel fucking asking me 40 questions about my, it's about like a woman. He wants to play 20 questions. I'm just here to get my shit.
Well, the thing is, because I usually primarily use cash, and then the thing don't fucking work, and I get all fucking bent out of shape. And
But see, actually, though, I've seen them fucking things take all kinds of watered up money, which I'm like, well, where the fuck were these on pop machines when we were in high school? Remember, you had to have a fucking pristine dollar hot off the fucking press and put it in just right, or keep spinning it back out. But you go to Walmart, you just pull out a 20 and a wad, you just shove it in there, and it fucking eats it.
yeah, backwards, forwards, bent in
Yeah,
half.
doesn't matter. It fucking takes it. But boy, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, we could not do that with pop
Fucking
machines.
Walmart needs to make car washes, don't they?
They do, absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Fuck, you're like, you remember you fucking rubbing on the fire?
Oh, yeah, you'd get that thing all crisp, and yeah, goddamn, I don't know how many times you'd stick dollars in and out, spit it out, and yeah. I couldn't tell you last time I used a pop machine. It's been years since I bought anything out
We
of a
were
pop
talking
machine.
about this earlier. I'd actually like to have one in my shed. Just
Yeah.
something to, like Nick said, just take some fucking beer in and have fun with
Yeah,
it, you know?
yeah, you could, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while.
But you can buy them on Marketplace. They're not that.
No, they're not actually not that bad. Nope. Nope, they're not.
People don't drink that shit no more though.
No, I guess everybody wants it in a bottle, which I know they got bottle machines, but I mean,
But you go to like when you are in the gas station and you're just kind of standing around looking. I mean, guys either got the fountain sodas or people got them fucking energy drinks. There's no.
yeah. That's one thing I've never had is an energy drink. I've never picked one up.
I've never drank one in my life. You, Nick?
I had one. Thought I was going to throw up out the truck window. I was at an auction. There was a pea harvester company in like Hoopeston, Illinois or something that sold out years ago. The best auction I've ever been to. Other than they said you couldn't take anything home that day. So all the early shit I didn't buy, like they had C-clamps just in 10 packs. Stuff like, I'm like, well, I'm not driving back up here tomorrow for freaking C-clamps, you know. Turns out as soon as they got past them, you could grab them and take them out. But that's not how they announced it. But anyway, it was late and I was tired and I got a Mountain Dew amp. I started sipping on that. That was not good. I thought I was going to be sick. Now, I have had energy drinks and mixed drinks before. Red Bull or used to have 180, which turns out like it's not good for you. They quit making it, and I see why, because you would wake up in the morning and your heart's pounding out of your chest.
That's probably where the 180 comes from. Your fucking heart rate's
You haven't
180.
slept at all. Absolutely. If it was 180, it was 280.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just to buy an energy drink, no. And I haven't had one in a long
I don't
long
know that I have ever tasted a Red Bull that I know of.
So they purposely made it taste worse than original. When they originally formulated that, I just saw a thing on this the other day. It tasted too good because they sell it as, you know, it's good for you. But it tasted too good. They're like, well, nobody's going to believe that this, tasting it the way it does, that it's good for you. So we're gonna back the flavor down a little bit, just on the edge, where it still tastes okay. But then we can market it as it's good for you.
No kidding.
It gives you wings.
Is it fizzy or what's it like a soda type fizzy?
No,
or-
it's not fizzy. No,
I didn't.
no. I'm not a huge fan. I mean, it will pick you up here and there, I suppose. But
Ain't that the big thing? Red Bull and vodka or something everybody drinks at the bar.
yeah, yeah. We got a guy sitting over here that can tell you about it.
Yeah. Yeah, them mixed drinks never were my jam. I
No.
stay away from that shit.
I like Tennessee Fire. I don't like Jack Daniels at all, but I like Jack Daniels Tennessee Fire.
Really?
But I only do it about 3 or 4 times a year. I'll drink some of it. I like that. But I don't like the soda anymore, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I don't drink much soda anymore.
And
I'm not saying I never do, but I don't drink it much at all.
I can do vodka, but that does weird things. So try to stay away from that. There again, maybe once, twice a year. Maybe. I like screwdrivers, but
Those are dangerous.
yeah, I like mountain screws. Orange juice, vodka, and Mountain Dew. Just a splash of Mountain Dew. That takes it to the next level. But
I
you don't
couldn't
wanna do
tell you
that.
the last time I tasted Mountain Dew. I'll bet it's been 10 to 15
I don't drink Mountain Dew anymore, but I will have it in a mountain screw occasionally. But
I don't think I've ever had
if
one.
I'm tired, I'll have one there. But ooh,
I never drank it much, but I will guarantee you it's been 10 to 15 years since I've tasted Mountain Dew.
oh, it might.
What about ski? We was talking about stag
So,
earlier.
ski's good. Yeah,
I don't
like
think I've had
ski.
that either.
Yeah,
I used to work with a guy he'd come into work with a 12-pack of ski,
yeah.
and he would drink the whole thing at work.
I mean, in my younger days, I could drink Mountain Dew hot, cold, warm, didn't matter. And I'd drink it in about 2 drinks, and I'm good to go, and I like it. That's what I never said about coffee drinkers, though. Oh, we're gonna have this coffee, but we got to sip on it for a while. It's too hot. Now it's too cold. We got to warm it up. We're gonna do this. That. And when we need the caffeine, just drink a freaking Mountain Dew. It's canned. It's ready to go. Bang, out the door you go. Nope.
I don't think I drink coffee in the morning. I don't think it's about the caffeine. I think it's just
My thing with coffee drinkers, they can't do anything the whole time they're drinking coffee. They only got one arm, and then there's no possible way. You know what an impossible task that I have never seen a coffee drinker pull off. If they got a half a cup left, they can never go to the sink and get it all the way turned and dump it in the sink. No, they got to set it next to the sink and let it get that scum across the top and let somebody else dump it out. There's just no way you could dump that in the sink and then just rinse it down. Can't be done.
I thought he was going to say something
be
about
done.
like you can't drive a stick shift and drink coffee, but he's pretty bitter about this.
Oh,
He is.
I despise the smell of coffee. When I wake up, I'm an instant asshole. I don't need any accelerants. So I don't have to drink any of that. Like I said, I don't like the smell of it. I don't like the taste of it. I'm out on coffee.
I'm actually happy when I wake up.
And
believe
they
it or
put
not.
so many things in coffee now. Like, if you want a milkshake, just order a damn milkshake. Like,
Well, that's
time you
where
get
I'm
all
at.
that shit in, like, just order a milkshake. That's what you're after, you know?
Yeah, and you see why America's so fucked up, because nobody can leave nothing alone. We don't eat fucking pineapple on pizza. And, I mean, what the fuck are we doing? The wife's always trying all this new shit. I'm like, no, because those two ingredients don't fucking go together.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's so good. I don't give a fuck how good it is. Fucking sausage does not go in a fucking milkshake. Just calm down.
Why is it when you go to a fancy steakhouse, we got this sauce we're going to smother all over the steak. If you made that steak right, it doesn't need anything else. If you got to put some sort of cranberry drizzle over it, you fucked that steak up. You should go out, find a new cow, butcher it, cook it again, and bring it to me. I don't need all that shit. I don't need a mushroom gravy over it or any of that shit. Steak is fine on its own. It was good to go the way God made it. You don't have to cover it up with something else.
Except ketchup. You gotta leave room for ketchup.
No, you don't, Tony.
Well done with ketchup.
Ketchup does not go on steak.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. No. You know how I'm not a huge Texas Roadhouse guy, and you know how I know their steak's not that great? Because they have their own brand of steak sauce, which leads me to believe they've already got steak up.
You know, we ate at a place last year in Indianapolis, wasn't it? It was some bison place. And this guy had me convinced they had bison out back. Because I'm like, it's fresh, huh? Within 24 hours. I'm like, so I want to see him. Like, I want to see him while I'm here. He goes, okay, you can finish your meal, blah, blah, blah. So we eat. This fucking place was awesome. I'm not knocking it one bit. The waiter was great. So we're close to paying, and I'm like, so what about them bison? I want to check them out. He goes, you believe that shit? I'm like, well, I kind of did. Yeah. I mean, you had me going.
Yeah. I'll give you a hint, too. Long John Silver's doesn't have an aquarium in the back. They fly that shit in. So don't be disappointed next time you go.
You'll love this story. You'll love this. So we were
upset.
So we were talking to one of our friends a month ago. Tony was in on this, and he's quite a bit younger than us. And we were talking about how stores have changed so much over the years. And we were talking, somehow we got talking about Walmart and how they used to have, we started off with how the grocery stores always had lobster. And
Walmart had fish.
And Walmart had fish. He's like, yeah, you can go in there, you can pick your fish out, and you can get your fish. I'm like, those were pets. Those you were supposed to buy those to eat. Yeah. The aquarium section was not the edible food section.
Right. He thought that.
But he was a little kid, like, when they right when they took those
we
out
weren't
or
eating
whatever.
2-inch long goldfish.
Yeah, I'm like those were for pets, but like,
They don't have that anymore, do they?
No, they don't. I don't think so. Yeah.
No. What do you want for supper tonight, honey? Well, I'll take 2 algae eaters and a couple goldfish.
You always have to
Not
be
with
careful. That one fish that everybody bought would eat the rest of the fish. You didn't want that one. I don't remember what it was now. Aquariums, and they stink to high heaven. What a terrible plan.
It's a wonder nobody ever broke them aquariums, because hell, I done it as a kid. Every fucking kid you see was beating on the fucking
Oh, you had to
glass.
tap on it.
I mean, it had to be as thick as a TV screen back then.
Yeah. You walk through IGA, tap on the lobster tank real quick.
Oh, yeah.
They'd spin around. Your mom would chew your ass. Don't tap on that. Okay.
They don't even do that anymore, do they?
No.
I don't think.
No. I haven't seen one in years.
Like even the lobsters, like at the grocery stores.
Not that I've seen. I don't even think they do it at Red Lobster.
Are they still open as a chain, Red Lobster?
Yeah, I think so.
I knew some of the local ones closed. but I didn't know.
They were struggling, and they redid something. I don't know. Their biggest seller, I think, is those little biscuits, isn't it?
Probably.
That's their go-to item.
Yeah.
It's a biscuit, which is ironic at a seafood place. But
I don't know that I probably only ate at Red Lobster 3-4 times my whole life.
I don't know if I ever have. I'm not a seafood guy, though. So
I am.
my thing with a bunch of that
seafood.
stuff is, well, it tastes like chicken. Well, then I'll just eat chicken.
Yeah.
But I don't go out of my way to eat
and see,
chicken
that's my
either.
opposite. I'm the opposite on that. Like, I've never had chicken at Long John Silver's. If I want fucking chicken, I'll go to KFC. This is a fish place. They shouldn't even serve chicken here.
No, they shouldn't.
They shouldn't serve salads at McDonald's. Nobody's here to eat fucking healthy.
No, I've had shark. Shark's good.
Yeah,
it's kind of like steak, but I'm like, well, I would have just ordered a steak had there been one on the menu, but I guess I mean shark.
That's not true. I've seen multiple 400-pound people order 7 fucking Big Macs and then a fucking Diet Coke.
Well, as
So
long as they get a Diet Coke, they're good.
Yeah.
Diet Coke will save you. Yeah, you're fine.
they're definitely there to eat healthy.
It's a weight loss.
The bad part with seafood, like when you're in Florida or somewhere with actual seafood, bring you a whole plate,
That stuff's good.
it's really good, but you burn more calories than you consume because it takes you 20 fucking minutes to crack all these legs and peel this out, and you do all that. You go through this whole
a lot
rigmarole
of
to get
work.
this shit all over you to get a little sliver of meat that's an inch long and a half inch wide.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It's like, Jesus, wasn't really worth it. But
That's why all those coastal people were so thin
Absolutely.
back in the day.
Yep.
Yeah. Time they caught the shit, fixed it, and then ate it.
yeah, you were
there's
going
their
backwards.
day. There's
Yeah.
their day. Yeah.
Last time we were in Florida, we rented a boat. And this fucking little smart ass was trying to show me how to drive the boat, which that's fine. He doesn't know who we are. And there's this real nice, like, wasn't a huge yacht, but it was a big, in the same marina. And I'm like, well, what about that one? He goes, oh, well, that one's not really. I mean, you wouldn't even know how to start that boat. And I'm like, how about you give me 15 minutes with her, motherfucker? I bet you I can MacGyver this son of a bitch. I'll be gone.
Yeah.
Is that the stipulation? 15 minutes to get it started?
Yeah.
I bet old Honda would have her fucking fired up with a jumper wire.
I don't know. You might be in the back looking at the bison. I don't know.
Yeah.
In the marina?
If they can convince you there's bison in Indianapolis,
Well,
I mean,
they said they were fresh and less than 24 hours old. I'm like, well, how do they get them here that quick?
Maybe they meant less than 20, like you were eating baby bison, like they were just born. Maybe that's what they meant by less than 24 hours.
yeah,
I had been drinking a little bit.
yeah.
So,
Well,
that happens.
there's that.
Sometimes you believe a little bit then.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. My son pulled a good one on me last time we were in Florida. Got, well, it was the catch of the day or whatever it was. Well, they don't put the price on any of that shit. You know, it's market price that day. And I didn't really care, but I'm like, he loved it and he thought it was great. And he's ready to have it again tomorrow. But it was pretty costly for a sea creature. Like, I'd already paid a lot to see the ocean. I didn't need to buy what was in the bottom of it. But whatever. He liked it. He'll try all that weird shit. So, whatever. He didn't get that from me.
We had a lot of weird shit in Europe, stuff I never had. Duck and all kinds of weird shit.
Oh, my wife still talks about the roasted duck she had in 1999 at some Irish pub in Germany or whatever. I'm like, why'd you go to an Irish pub in Germany? But whatever. But yeah, it was supposedly great. I'm like, I'm not really.
Ox jaw. I forget what all the. I mean, I couldn't even name it all. The wife, of course, once again, the wife knowing all the details. She could tell you every fucking meal we had, and what time we had it, and what everybody tried.
Probably took a picture of it.
Oh, I'm sure she did. Yeah.
So since you obviously recently flown, and I have never flown on a big plane,
Oh, you're in for a treat.
do you have any
So,
other than
it's
for
going to
just-
be.
just
It's going
tell
to
me to shut the fuck up and
Yeah,
take my
be
clothes
careful.
off?
Be careful at TSA because they will get a little cranky there. But it's going to be just like driving a miniature version of a Peterbilt when you sit in the seat. Like you're going to be on top of the guy next to you, crammed in this motherfucker, and can't see nothing.
Absolutely.
And generally, once you get up in the air, always remember, crashes always happen on takeoff and landing. So basically, once you get up in the air and you've been there for about 5 minutes, you can breathe a little easier. You're probably not going to crash. Now, if you
Chew
feel
some gum. Chew some gum so your ears pop.
Yep. Now, if you get in the air and do feel a little bit of turbulence, there's a 99% chance you are going to crash. So be nervous about that. Let's see what
Do you
else.
wear a belt?
Like around my waist or
Yeah.
seatbelt?
No, a fucking V-belt. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, a belt around your waist.
Well, no, I don't wear a seatbelt. No, I don't wear a regular belt.
No, you don't wear a
So I
regular
don't know
belt?
what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't wear a regular belt?
No. Do I
so
need
you're,
one?
No. So you're fine. If you do, you want to buy one with an aluminum buckle so you can get through TSA without taking your damn belt off.
Well, I already got these fucking stupid boots I'll probably have on.
Well, maybe don't do that. Maybe,
What am I going to wear?
Oh, maybe some
Crocs?
Yeah, some Dollar General bags.
Yeah.
I think the answer to
Do
that's
you
pretty
have your
obvious.
real ID?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're good to go there. Yeah.
But I have talked to nobody yet that's made me feel better about this process.
No, and
Oh.
actually, I mean,
One
there's...
guy's like, yeah, we had a mechanical failure and we had
Hey,
to fucking...
I'm just telling you right
plane.
now, it'll be faster to drive, but you let me know how it works out.
Yeah, and I mean, there has been a fuck ton of plane crashes and shit here lately, but I mean, I would still
But
fly.
they start at the front, so set at the back.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sit in the very back, you'd be the last one to the crash site. I mean, you get to
How
live
far
longer
can we
than
make it on one engine? I bet all the way to the scene of the crash.
Absolutely.
We'll beat the paramedics there by at least 15 minutes.
I actually kind of told her about that. I'm like, well, maybe they do have alcohol at the fucking...
Yeah.
There's a reason for that.
Oh, for sure.
I've flown probably literally 75 or 100 times. You should be fine. I mean, there's always a chance that you won't be. I mean,
What's the airline that Rain Man pointed
Qantas.
out?
Qantas. Never crashed.
Never had a crash. You want to fly Qantas. Yeah.
I will tell you, this is a little, like, generally, if a plane does go down, it's not going to be good any way you slice it. But when we went to Hawaii, once you're looking out the window and once you come up the coast of California, you're like, man, I hope this motherfucker holds because we ain't got nowhere to go now. We're going straight to the fucking ocean. At least on land, you're like, well, we can maybe catch an interstate, a highway. Probably still going to die, but you got a little hope till you get all the way to the ground. When we go down the ocean, we're fucked. Like, we're done.
That's not true. I've seen Lost. You'll be okay.
Well, what about Sully? Sully landed motherfucker in the river.
That
Yeah,
he did.
Absolutely.
But I just look at it as, well, once we land out here, it's going to be another fucking 8 hours before anybody gets to us.
As
So,
long as you don't run into any turbulence, birds,
yeah,
inclement
especially,
weather.
are you flying out of St. Louis?
Yeah.
Yeah, so watch for the snow geese. They tend to eat those in the engines, and then you'll have a Sully situation. So
Yeah.
be careful.
But you can land it on the arch.
Yeah.
Comes right down. It'll be fine.
What do you mean they can't find you out there?
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
and
you're in the
the
middle of the
ocean,
ocean.
I mean, and
If
you know, it's-
I guarantee if I take my fucking shop phone, there's going to be some fucking salesman call it, so they'll know where I'm at.
well, yeah, there will. Yeah, somebody be calling for sure.
Yeah, they could definitely call the phone and I could tell them.
But
where
I just
I'm at.
look at it as it'll be a good 8 hours before they can get there. So
This is your chance to put your phone on airplane mode. You've probably
It is.
never done that. Now you'll be able to do that.
No, I've never done that.
Yeah, well, you're getting ready to.
yep.
Then I'm asking her, I'm like, well, how much money can I take with me? She's like, well, I don't know. I'm like, well, I don't want to get pinned up against the wall by fucking ICE or whoever else. And
Nah, as long as you're under, I think 10,000, you're good. So cash.
well, I'm planning on going to Barrett Jackson, so
Then you're going to want to declare that if you're taking a big wad of cash. At least tell them you're taking. Don't try to fucking tape it to your waist or anything. Like tell them, hey, I got 40 grand cash here.
okay.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not taking that much, but
yeah.
figure enough to be serious and have a down payment. You
Do
know?
you have any pins in your body from broken bones or anything?
I don't have any of those.
Okay, you're good there then.
And I don't carry a knife like Crocodile Dundee or nothing.
Yeah, the knife has put me in a pickle more than once. I've carried a pocket knife every day since I was like 5.
Me too.
But now I go places, I'm like, son of a gun, I forgot to leave it in the truck. Happened to me today.
No,
I mean,
no
I mean,
lithium batteries in the. Them got to be. I think they got to be under the plane, right? You can have them in luggage. I think.
Yeah. No smoking on the Hindenburg. That's bad.
Yeah. Which, from what I seen, that you just as well because it
Yeah,
was
you
the
might
same
as
fucking
well.
result either
Yeah,
way.
absolutely, yeah.
I mean,
You
should have
bet-
just lit one up as soon as they took off.
Yeah, you've
I
been
mean,
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
But no,
went to. I took my nephew to Monster Jam. Was that 2 years ago? 3 years ago? I don't know. So we park way the fuck out there. It's me and my son and Stephanie and my nephew and all this shit. We started walking up there and we're all the way to the fucking door. And it's like fuck. I always carry Leatherman, with a
Yep.
knife, and my son's got one. What the fuck are we gonna do with him? We don't want to go all the way back to the car and put him in. So she's like, well, let's just put it in my little carry purse thing,
How'd that work out?
She puts both of them in her purse. I go through there. They damn near strip me fucking naked to get in the building. She walks in. They didn't do a damn thing to her.
I maintain those things don't work very well because,
And I'm thinking, that bitch has 2 knives.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, for real.
I had to rat her out as soon as I got through. You better check her.
yeah.
Bitch pulled a Leatherman on me in the parking lot.
Right. I mean, that's a true story. I'm like, I'm up against the fucking wall. It's like I just fucking,
I won't tell the whole story on here. I don't know if I've told you this off mic here, but a lot of them signs are bluffing. You can get an MRI at the hospital with a 9mm under your side. Now, they're not real happy about it, but it was kind of a deer in the headlights deal. I didn't know you had to take all this shit off to get one of these things.
Well, the sign said no Berettas, and he didn't have a Beretta, so he thought it was good.
Yeah. The gun that was on the sign that I seen was not the gun that I was carrying, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't have a revolver.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they tend to question that
The
a little
hospital's
bit.
not in the best part of town. That's when you're going to need it.
Yeah. And it was kind of like my brother said on the way out after they got a little huffy. He's like, well, fuck it. He's like, what are they going to do? Call security? That guy's got a can of mace. You had a gun. I mean, who cares?
I had a similar story years and years ago. A little problem with a guy, let's just put it that way. And when he's gone now, so it really doesn't matter. But his insurance called me, and they're wanting me to pay for this thing because of the damage. I'm like, we need to talk to you about the accident. I don't know what you're talking about. Never had no accident. They're like, yeah, they asked my name 3 or 4 times. Never had no accident. Don't know what you're talking about. Not once did they ask if I had it on purpose. So if they just said, hey, did you have it on purpose? I'd have told them. But I fucking did.
That's right. Wasn't an accident.
I mean, details matter.
They do. Absolutely they do. Ask any woman.
Yeah.
A woman would have asked you, did you do this on purpose?
Yeah.
Then you were fucked.
Now, they had a 3-year backlog because they're getting all the details from the first accident that happened, so they never got to yours. But
Yeah.
I can vouch for this. It was not an accident.
Yep.
So
So you're flying from St. Louis to Phoenix?
I think so.
No connecting flights, just straight there. So that'll be roughly a 2-hour flight-ish.
as long as you don't go down, should be fine. Otherwise, it'll be
Or is it-
shorter.
or
if
is
you
it
go
3?
down. It'll only be an hour flight if you go down early.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends on where you crash at. I mean, if you make it all the way there, you'll be about 3 hours.
There's only a few mountains between here and there. You should be fine.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could fly one of them.
I'm gonna go with no.
Why do you say that?
Well, I don't know. I don't think I can either. I'm not. I'm not
I
trying to
can
brag.
run about anything if you give me
Well,
about
I mean,
15,
I think given enough time, you'd probably be okay. but
15 minutes, but I could
it's
probably
pretty
do it.
easy to get disoriented My only advice is if you're going to try to fly it, is take a half bottle of soda with you and put between your legs, or put the cup holder, as long as it's not like a Peterbilt in the passenger seat where you can see it, so you can tell if the plane's tilting or if it's going which way. Because the liquid, because we're on a globe, the liquid will tilt, and then you'll know which way you're going. Because it's very easy to get disoriented.
So when you get to Australia, is the liquid upside down?
Absolutely it is, Tony. That's why you have the cap screwed on tight.
But the plane's upright, but the liquid would be upside down.
Yeah, it should be upside down.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Just want to check.
I'm not buying this shit. Are you, Tony?
With these small planes,
We might lose some listeners over this, so yeah, I'm just going to go with this.
I don't give a fuck if they listen to me after this or not.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna do this is a congressional hearing, and I'm just gonna, I can neither confirm nor deny those allegations.
Yeah.
But that is an old pilot trick from what I'm told. I've never flown a plane, but from what I'm told, they keep a bottle of
Well, that
of
makes
liquid, so you-
sense. I mean,
so you can tell, because it's pretty easy. I mean, that's happened to
Yeah.
thousands of people flying small planes, and they end up just crashing into the ocean or whatever because they get a little disoriented.
That is weird once you get out in an ocean, like on a clear sunny day. It is actually hard to tell when you're looking out the window what's sky and what's water.
But you won't be in charge. They got professionals for that. You should be fine.
Yeah. Yep. The bad part would be, if you blow all fucking 8 tires when you hit the runway, and then start scattering shit. You can't get the plane load.
Any attempt at the Mile High Club or no?
huh? On my first trip out?
What better time?
Well, that's not a bad idea.
And I've had worse. I mean,
You definitely had worse ideas.
I'm just saying. I think you should go for it.
Fuck Nick, I don't even have to get on the airplane. I don't do all this other shit.
They'll tell you where to go.
Don't fucking clap if you do actually land this thing. Don't clap. That's fucking stupid. Like, everybody, they want to start cheering. I'm like, well, I fully expected us to fucking land. I don't know why we're...
Yeah. Well, you're going to land somewhere. Now, it might not be smooth, but you're going to land.
We paid for this.
That plane will come down eventually, no matter what.
Yeah. Yep.
So, yeah.
And you could be a prick since you've never flown commercially like that. As soon as the plane does stop, stand up and just start getting all your shit and just stand in the middle of the aisle and just take off for the front of the plane. Well, fuck, I've never flown. I didn't know. I think planes should be a free-for-all. Like, just fucking, when you land, just fucking everybody just piles off. Everything's an emergency landing, right? Just start piling off this fucker as fast as you can. That's where I'm at.
Throw that fucking water slide off the side and just get out.
Yep,
There
just
you
get
go.
out.
Fastest way out.
I never take carry-on luggage. I don't know that I've ever took carry-on on a plane because that is my pet peeve in life. We're here to fucking embark and disembark, and all you fuckers are trying to stuff shit in the overhead and cram it in there, and you're fiddle fucking around. That shouldn't even be allowed.
No,
all the shit goes underneath.
Now, Tony, I can guarantee you your wife took her yellow backpack.
Oh, I guarantee. Yeah, she did. She
she
always
would take
does.
her yellow backpack from here to the house.
Yep, always.
You laugh. I've never seen her without it.
No.
Not off this property.
No.
In the last.
No, it'll be where she goes.
In the last 10 years, she's going to have that backpack. I don't know what's in that son of a bitch, but there's some valuable stuff in there. Because she doesn't go without it.
What'd you call that thing earlier? The crown jewel?
Hope Diamond.
Hope Diamond.
Hope
yeah.
Diamond, that's it.
Yep.
Hope Diamond's in there.
It might be. Tony rolls that way.
Yep. Is that what that one bitch on the Titanic?
Yes.
Movie threw in the
Threw it
ocean.
in the ocean. What?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that? Do you think that was real or do you think it was the other boat?
That was the other boat. It was the Olympic.
Yeah, I don't know enough about that to
That wasn't
know.
that.
Don't really care.
That was an insurance scam. Little J.P. Morgan fraud as he killed off some other important people. Absolutely.
Made for a good movie.
Yeah, it did make a good movie. I mean, she already screwed Jack Dawson away by not letting him share the giant door that she was on. There was no room for him to be on there. We'll freeze him to death. The love of our life, apparently. We'll let him freeze to death.
I mean, she only hosted him in the back of a car once.
And then
It's no big deal.
Yeah, exactly. And then we've got this giant diamond, and we're just going to toss it off the deck.
And see, that's where I would have been this whole time. We know this fucker's sinking, right? I mean, Jack and her physically watched him hit the fucking iceberg, right? Physically saw it on the movie. So we know this fucker's going down. So rather than running all over and looking for lifeboats, I'm going to be inside tearing shit off the walls, build my own fucking raft. I mean, I'm going to be fucking Huck Finn by the time this fucker goes down. I will be a mile out to sea enjoying my fucking thoughts watching this fucker sink.
Yeah.
But nobody can do. I mean, what's it matter? I mean, this fucking thing's going down. Take whatever you can get.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Sketchy.
Yeah, I'd have been probably doing the same thing.
Yeah. We're going to tear this.
That's why they
fucker
didn't put
apart.
us in charge of the movie. It would have had a totally different ending.
And actually, that's where we need to be now.
Wasn't the town he from not even a town?
It wasn't Chippewa Falls.
Chippewa Falls, which wasn't even a town at that point in time.
Yeah, it could have
I
been.
don't think it existed then. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have had my number 9 wire out. Fucking making
That's where I'm at.
Absolutely.
See, so since we're to the point we've made a movie about everything now, and now we're going back and remaking movies, we should go back and make movies the way that they should have been done, where people, when this fucker crashes, they're starting to tear shit off.
The
the walls.
Titanic, the sequel.
Yeah, how it should have happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like Inglourious Bastards,
Yeah.
where they tell the story
and
how they wanted it to
by
go.
today's standards, if this was an insurance scam by J.P. Morgan, well, once the adjuster got there, they'd have fucking denied the claim. Well, you fucking didn't have this, you paid all these premiums, but we're not going to cover that. We're only going to give you $5,000 for the boat. It costs $50 million. But,
Tough shit. Your stuff's at the bottom of the lake.
yeah, exactly.
Did you know that the pool's still full on the Titanic?
It's supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah. it's
I
still
have
full.
heard that.
Still full. It's lasted very well.
I wonder if Peterbilt built the wheelhouse, the fucking guy couldn't see the iceberg. I don't know.
You're probably trying to get the clutch pedal in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, where do I put the rebar in this deal? He was probably reaching over. He had all these switches, and he was trying to hit the breakers, and then had his seat so low he couldn't, and his visor down, he couldn't see the
Exactly.
iceberg.
The throttle was so fucking tall, he
Yeah.
couldn't get her pulled back.
Oh, can you imagine if a Peterbilt guy got in a ship? The little wheel that they used to spin would be 3 times the size.
It would.
It'd be
We'd have
made
a
out
step
of.
stool every time we got to step up to turn it. Yeah.
It'd be made out of white ivory.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, they'd have her chromed out, chicken lights everywhere.
Damn right. That's what's wrong with the Titanic. Didn't have any chicken lights.
Exactly.
Didn't have chicken lights. Clearly, the air couldn't see how to get into the boat.
Right.
For the engine, they didn't know where the iceberg was. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It probably turned tighter to the one direction than the other, too. That's
It
probably
probably
what hit
did.
the iceberg.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was the problem.
Should have sang when it sagged.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's right.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I think we could make some pretty good movies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It would be fun to remake a bunch of those and just
Just
either just do it completely backwards or just redo it the way it should have ended.
Yeah, I think we go with the way it should have ended.
Yeah. Armageddon. Bruce Willis makes it home. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Redo it.
Yeah, there just ain't no good movies anymore. It's just terrible.
There's really not. There's not.
It just
Well, they're out of shit to make movies about. Yeah.
I feel like most of the good ones were, 80s, 90s, 2000.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a few pop up here and there, but they're not.
I'm trying to think the last
Back.
good movie I
I'm trying to think of the last time I went to the theater to see a movie. That's
I'd
been
say
a
the
hot minute.
last good movie I seen was probably that Maverick one.
Yeah, it was the Top Gun one. Yeah, it was okay.
That was pretty good.
It was good. That was a very well done remake.
for a new movie.
Yeah.
The last one I think I've seen at the theater, I think.
Maverick would have been the last one I saw.
What was the movie Clint Eastwood made about Chris Kyle? American Sniper.
American Sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, once again, I don't know why we had to throw American in it. We knew he was American.
That's
but-
pretty old too, though. That's a pretty.
yeah,
old
that's been
movie.
out a while.
Worst part about that is some of his best stories he'd already give to some other guy to put in his book, so it wasn't part of his. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
you watch any of Shrek McPhee stuff on TikTok? The Sheriff of Baghdad. Mm-hmm. We should make movies about that guy. I love that
If
guy.
that's true, he's got some
if
wild
any of
shit.
his shit's true, it's some wild shit. Yeah.
And see, what do you believe though? Like,
Well,
you know,
because there's always some hater that's like, well, he didn't do this, he didn't
Right.
do that. But if he did a third of what he said, it would make a hell of a movie.
and like, I love a good conspiracy theory, really do. Whether it's JFK, 9/11, take your pick. Mm-hmm. And some of them I believe, some I don't. It just depends on what the topic is. But like, literally everything nowadays is a fucking conspiracy theory. Like everything, it wouldn't matter what it is. Like, there's people saying that Charlie Kirk's still alive. I'm not in that camp. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I'm not in the camp that Charlie Kirk's still
No, I
alive.
also think a 30-06 didn't get stopped by his neck bone. But
That I would go along with.
yeah. The good news for you is there's no, what were you just talking about before Charlie Kirk on the movies?
American Sniper.
American Sniper, yeah. You should be fine. There's no large buildings to fly into 9/11. There's no large buildings between St. Louis and Phoenix. So you're
Just
good
mountains.
there. You're good there.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah. If anybody pulls a box scraper, just beat the ever-loving piss out of them.
I will.
They can't take you down with a box scraper.
A box knife. Box gun.
That'll be your chance to fly this plane. You beat the shit out of them.
I would honestly say that if I would been on that plane that day, I would have at least not sat there and watched it.
Yeah, absolutely. And clearly those guys didn't have the training to land them either or take them off. Like there was some bullshit and all that deal. Magically, they found their passports. Just
You mean
laying
to
out
tell
in the
me
street.
Hani Hanjour didn't know how to fly that fucking plane?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't buy that for an
But his
instant.
passport just showed up in the street. We couldn't find anything else, black box, any of the shit, but his passport right there in the open.
We find it randomly. This had to be the guy flying the plane right here.
Absolutely.
We know it was?
Yeah.
For sure.
Without a doubt. Yep.
Yep. We know a plane hit the Pentagon. We ain't got no footage to prove it. It's just always
I mean, there's only, what, 4,000 to 5,000 cameras on that building, roughly?
Yeah.
But we get a 3-second clip of something. Yeah.
Tomahawk missile.
Anyway,
But that's
you
neither
should
here
be
nor
clear there, too. You're not going anywhere near that, so you should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get worried until the captain gets worried, but they're actually trained to. And actually, did you know, have you seen this? And once again, this could be conspiracy theory. The position you're supposed to get in when you're going down, where you lean forward and put your head between your legs, they claim that that's actually so it'll break your neck instantly. They don't tell you that.
Yeah.
But that's what we're going for here.
Now, ironically, that's the same position they used to put us in with this tornado
grade school.
coming. Yeah, in grade school. So what I know is if you're scared, put your head between your legs. Try to sniff your butt.
Yep.
And you'll be fine. Fart's actually a very relieving scent. It will help you get through.
And they will also, between here and St. Louis, or between St. Louis and Phoenix, they're going to go over in the event of a water landing because there's a fuckload of water out near Phoenix in the desert. So you could have a water landing.
But if you got your head between your legs, if you shit your pants, you'll be the first guy to know. You'll be like, holy shit, I just shit my pants. I hope nobody else notices. But they'll be sniffing
Which
their
is a
own
real
asses,
possibility if you're going down.
Yeah,
You
if you're
actually
going
might.
You might. Yeah, you'll be fine.
I'll tell you what, everybody. Fucking Nick McCormick has more good ideas than anybody I know.
I'm here to help, Hondo. I'm here to help. I'm just trying to get you through this situation.
Well, you're about as helpful as some of the other people I talk to.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help. I don't know why you're
I'm
hating.
going to fucking call you when I get. Hopefully, I get there.
You should. I mean,
Yeah, you
I'm
should be
starting to wonder
fine.
if I shouldn't just leave
air
tomorrow.
Air travel's like 40 to 50% safe, so you should be. I mean,
yeah,
it's
you're more
roughly
likely to
half.
you're more likely to get killed on the way to the airport. They claim.
Yeah.
Which that's possible too.
But you live pretty close, so you should be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, your travel distance is less than half of the average person, so you should be fine.
One of my buddies says where we live is technically East St. Louis. Like, well, we're 50 miles from there, but
I guess
he
to
does have a
really
point.
ensure your safety, because they say flying is the most safest thing. You're more likely to get killed driving to the airport, so you got to just fly to the airport. And then,
well,
There you go.
We've talked about this. Maybe I should just get a plane. And she goes, we don't have.
You're going to want to learn to fly before you get the plane.
Well, can't I practice?
I think that's the cart before the horse type deal.
I think it is.
Can't I practice? Like,
Well,
You can.
Maybe only once, though, if you do it wrong. If you shoot a free throw, you miss the first one, not a big deal. Flying a plane, not that good at it. Pretty much only get the one shot.
well, I had a friend that had a plane and test driving it or something. I'm like, well, how do you do that? Like
When you say test drive,
like he'd worked on it and then he was flying it.
Oh, yeah, test flying it, yeah.
okay. I thought you meant just like driving around the tarmac.
Pretty confident in his work, apparently.
Well, I'm like, so like if he didn't put a turbo on it or something, didn't he, or something like that? I'm like, so if the turbo doesn't work, I mean, what do? You just coast her down, or?
Yeah, I don't know
I don't know how many planes have turbos. I think he's in a pretty shitty plane. Well, here's what I know about
Ain't there a
planes.
turbo prop though?
Well, that could be. Here's what I know about planes. They got to have 2 pilots and 4 engines, or my ass ain't getting on them. Okay. I've seen the Health of America. I want 2 guys up there. Not
I'm
just
assuming
one.
you've flown in little planes, right? Just never commercially?
One little one.
Okay.
A long time ago.
This experience is going to be way different. Like little planes are rough as fuck. Like,
Yeah, this one will be smooth as silk. You won't have any trouble.
and even these commercial ones that you're going to be on, they can be a little bit rough. Like we went to Europe on this great big motherfucker. Like you didn't even know when you were taking off and landing. Like it was,
Concorde.
yeah. They outlawed them in what, like 88 or something? I don't know
Like
what
that.
it was.
He doesn't know what we're talking about.
So why did you all of a sudden just change your story?
What's that? I'm just trying to make you feel better.
Yeah.
I can see some fear in your eyes, so I'm just trying to make you feel better. But you should be fine. What are you going to buy out there? 69 Mustang? What are you getting?
Well, fuck, I might buy anything at this point.
And drive it back?
Toyota Dually and drive it back.
Oh, well, you'll never make that.
I mean, if there's a Toyota Dually at Barrett Jackson, I'm buying it.
Well,
Because I can say I did it.
who wouldn't? I mean, yeah.
And then I'm going to drive it back.
Take it to Michigan. Run the dunes.
Yes.
Red Power Stu be so proud of you. Little known fact, the service truck he shows in his videos is not his service truck. He has a Toyota Dually that he does all his service calls in. It's a little known fact. It's so nimble. He can get to your work site in half the time of a guy with a real service truck. Just zips in and out. So you haven't told us what you're buying. What are you looking at?
I don't know yet. Nothing. I'm not into like Porsches and Lamborghinis and all that shit. So,
I kind of assumed that.
all that shit doesn't mean anything to me. These people, they roll across there like, oh, it brought $3 million. Well, good for you. I don't care. I mean,
Is that auction in Phoenix?
Scottsdale.
Gusco.
But it's like 10 days long, which I can't really, I guess I could afford to be there for 10 days, but it would be very.
But then he couldn't buy a car.
Right.
Or a dually.
Are you going to go up to like Grand Canyon, anything like that?
I want to go look around at some stuff, yeah. Hopefully.
You'll see some of that shit on the way down.
Yeah.
You don't want to look fast then.
Yeah.
If you feel a deceleration, look quick.
So I should get a window seat.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
He's not very helpful.
Doesn't sound like it.
I don't know. I think we've given you a lot of quality advice here.
But hey, we're not sugarcoating it like these kids nowadays. You know,
Yeah.
oh, you'll be fine. You'll be
Well,
fine.
I mean, I appreciate that. So, yeah. I mean, the way I'm looking at it, I should just take my fucking gun and Leatherman on the plane.
Nah, I'll be quiet.
You do what you want there.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't advise you to blatantly disregard the TSA.
Did I tell you about when I went to
But
Hawaii?
you probably should get one of those shirts that says it's not gay if it's TSA.
Yes.
Because those guys laugh about that a little bit.
Did I tell you about my socks coming home from Hawaii? Did I tell you about that story? So,
I
when
have a good sock story as soon as you're done, though.
So when I first got on TikTok, and I still maintain this to this day, there is no wrong way to put a sock on. It drives my wife nuts.
You're completely wrong
they got
on
the blue,
Exactly the way to put socks on.
the blue for your toes and your heel, like that don't have to line up with it. You just put it on. It no matter if that's vertical. Like there is no wrong way to put a sock on. And so, and I wear half the time all the toes are ripped out of my socks. Like I don't care about any of that shit. And so there was this whole big thing on TikTok. And I forget how that even come out. I think we were talking about no wrong way to put a sock on TikTok. So people started sending me socks from all over the U.S. I mean, I got mountains of socks in the house, mountains of them. And this one guy, he took and he would write on the top of the socks, hey, dick bags and this and that. And he'd one that said fuck on one and you on the other, and this and that. I didn't think about it. So I just I just grab them and wear them. Well, I had a pair of those and honestly, honest to God, never even fucking registered. We're coming home from Hawaii. Going through TSA, you got to take your shoes off. And I look down and my socks say, fuck you on the top of my socks. As we're rolling through here, I'm like, oh, fuck. Man, they were looking at that. Nobody said a word, but like they clearly said, they probably thought I was meaning toward them. It was just simply wearing the fucking socks.
Yeah.
So yeah, TSA can make you or break you when you're flying. I mean, they can.
Well, that's kind of what I'm worried about because I'm really not I'm not doing anything wrong. I don't even worry about there. But at the end of the day, I don't like being fucked with. I don't.
Yeah, don't pet the dogs that come around sniffing. They're not there to be petted. I don't know what else.
Don't rub milk bone all over yourself before you go.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be trying to take
But
narcotics.
I was asking her, I'm like, well, can I take, how much money can I take before it turns into like a red flag? Because hell, I tried to deposit $1,000 at the bank and they fucking get pissed off.
Well, this still cracks me up. That, nowadays, if you're going to take out $10,000 in cash to go buy a vehicle or whatever, you get red flagged. They passed this in like the '60s when that was like $180,000 by today's standards. Could we up the fucking $10,000 a little bit?
Right.
Like I could spend that at Walmart. I mean, calm down.
Or a restaurant won't take a $100 bill. I'm like, my bill's $94.
Yeah.
Like, either lower your prices or take my money.
Yeah.
I went, you go to the bank, I'll deposit money in my account and then use it to pay like something online or, and they're, well, where'd you get that money? I'm like, out of my pocket. Didn't you just see me do that?
Yeah.
Like, no, where'd you get it? I'm like, well, I guess before that I got out of my safe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
Exactly. I don't understand it.
what kind of fucking,
How would it be any different if I had a job at town and so I just work at wherever and I get my paycheck and I keep out $100 every paycheck, and out of the 100 I blow 95 of it and I put $5 in my gun safe, and I just keep piling this up, and finally 50 years later,
right?
I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna take the shit to the bank. I got too much in my gun safe, so now I roll in there with $25,000 cash. Now it's a fucking, well, fuck you, I've already paid taxes on it. It's mine. Everything is totally legal. And now you're going to fucking treat me like I'm a heroin dealer over my own fucking money. That's bullshit.
Well, I went, that 550 that I sold this truck to a guy, and he was going through a divorce, and he didn't want his ex-wife to find out about it. So he paid me cash for the truck, which I wasn't expecting that. So he gives me $26,000 for this truck. And I had a new one ordered at the dealer. So I go to the dealer, and I was going to use that money that I sold the other one for, basically as a down payment on the other one.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul, blah, blah, blah. So I go in there and I give them this money, and they're fucking like, I mean, they freak out. They just don't know what to even think. And they got 5 people counting it, and I didn't intend for this to happen. I just figured a guy'd write me a check and then,
Yeah.
So they're like, well, where did you get this? And I'm like, well, I just brought it in here.
From my printing press.
Yeah.
And then they
Exactly.
said,
Been rolling them off all week.
then there's this form you got to fill out that basically says that you didn't get it from drug trafficking or something like that. I'm like, do people actually fill it out honestly?
Right. So you mean to tell me that Walmart fills these out by the millions every fucking day when they take cash to the fucking bank?
Well, but I mean, like, if I had got it from drug money, do I put yes on this box?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. 9 pounds of heroin. Check.
I mean, is that
Drugs are all in the metric system, Tony.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
They're very advanced.
right? That shows what we know, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Jesus.
I didn't. I
It's
mean,
it's just so stupid. And I always look at when they make a maximum, they could make a minimum, right? And this goes back to when I worked at the co-op. All these fucking big union guys that were all prim and proper and had to stop you at 9 o'clock sharp to take a fucking break and everything else when you're busier and fuck. You'd go drive their truck. You can't smoke in my truck. I mean, it was a company truck. So then I'm like, okay, so you're making a rule I can't smoke in your truck, so I'm making a rule you have to smoke in my truck. I don't care if you smoke or not. What's the fucking difference? You said I can't smoke in yours. Well, guess what? You have to smoke in mine. So fucking get uptown, buy yourself a pack of cigarettes, and fucking start blazing away. What's the difference? If they can make a maximum, they can make a minimum.
That's true. You always want to look at extremes.
we're going to get back on this union thing here in a second.
Don't even fire me up on that shit.
I'm getting ready to.
Public sector unions are the biggest fucking rip off.
Now, what we'd like you to do is bid this job, and we're going to take the lowest bid, but we also want you to pay prevailing wage. I don't care if it pays his workers at all. If they work
Exactly.
for free,
Exactly.
how about it? If they want to
Yep.
be volunteers, great.
Yeah, it's so
One
funny.
of the biggest diabolical things we had at the school is some people volunteered and put a sign in.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it was crisis lockdown.
Yeah.
They didn't pay prevailing wage. No, they volunteered. They
Yep.
did it for free. Oh, you can't do that. Really? I can't do something for my local community for free? Nope, can't do it.
Yep, heaven forbid.
Yeah. Heaven forbid somebody helps out, something that we're all using.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous.
And I still go back to the fact, if you want to be a private, I get it. It's a private company, but it's publicly traded, whatever. I'm just saying, if you're a UPS or whatever and you want to have a union, fuck it, that's your deal.
Yeah.
But when it's my tax dollars, there's no such thing as a fucking private firefighting company.
No.
You've already got the fucking market cornered. Why do we need a firefighters union? I don't just get to say, well, do you want to call local fire department or you want to call the private fire department? There's no such thing.
Maybe we should start a private one, Tony.
I think we should. It's just fucking stupid.
I think you're
mean,
onto something.
I
That's
don't-
a very good point. Yeah. Absolutely.
the whole
There's a
fucking
postal
thing.
union.
Yeah,
Who are they fighting against?
that's what I mean.
Near as I can tell, the government's way overfunded them to begin with.
Absolutely, they have. Fucking stupid. And I still contend that if you're into all this union shit, then by God, if you need a roof on your house, you fucking hire a union contractor to do it.
Yeah.
Because all them guys that are into that shit, oh, fucking union this, union that.
Yeah.
God, you're going to fucking charge me $3,000 to put a roof on my 9,000 square foot house? Fuck, I ain't fucking paying that.
Yeah.
Fuck you, go get a union.
Yeah.
Fucking make it cost $195 million fucking dollars. I don't care. Because that's
you
what
go.
it would be if you get a union fucking labor doing it.
Well, that's true.
My biggest thing, well, my dad had to deal with this a long time ago, doing construction work and concrete work. You had to have a fucking carpenter to put the fucking boards up. You had to have fucking,
Yep.
what was it? What's the one for the steel guy?
Steel workers.
Iron worker.
No, iron worker, and then, fucking concrete finisher, fucking laborer.
Alabama covered all these guys in a song at one time.
They did, yes. 40-hour week for a living.
Yeah.
Now, if you use union, you're only going to work about 21
Yeah.
with full
Well,
benefits.
But it's like
absolutely.
you basically had to have 5 guys to do literally a good one guy's job.
Right.
Yeah.
So now this job that would have cost you, say $500 labor for a small pad, now is going to be $16,000.
Exactly. Oh, we bring wages up in this country. You're fucking right, you do. You bring them up so fucking high nobody can afford it
Right.
for shit work.
Here's the one thing I know about concrete. If there's not one guy there with his shirt off,
It'll crack.
Your project's fucked.
Yep.
It's going to crack. It's going to be the shittest job you've ever seen. At least one guy on every concrete job has to have his shirt off.
Yep.
And at least 2 guys got to go to the bar with their shirts unbuttoned after the job
Yeah.
to show off their tan and their chest hair. Otherwise, just get a jackhammer in, tear it out, pour it over, or you are shit
it
out of
will
luck.
not work.
It's not going to be good.
not gonna
If
be.
everybody there has a shirt on, as soon as the concrete truck gets done, just call another one, tear that shit out, and pour it again.
I worked at a place one time that was, big union deal, and I wasn't a good fit. I mean, it just,
I find that hard to believe.
really?
No.
Well, did you see that deal in New York City several years ago? Once again, when you went outside to grab a beer there, we're talking about there's no such thing as a fucking private firefighting company. So why do we have a union at the fucking firehouse? Like, you have the market cornered. But nonetheless, these guys, I guess your pension went off of your last 3 years worked and overtime and all that bullshit. So these fucking guys just beat their time in all these fucking years, and the last 3 years they just move into the firehouse, just fucking live there. And then their fucking pension is way, way, way inflated because it looked like they worked a fuck ton of hours.
I hope the pilot union doesn't go on strike mid-flight for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yeah. So you might want to brush up on some basic flight tips.
I bet, Nick, I can fucking, you give me a little bit, I'm going to circle around.
Well, you're only going to have a little bit. You're going to have to learn fast.
I'll have it until it runs out of fuel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe.
And I'm going to do my fucking, it won't be a soda, but I'll cut the beer can in half and do the little thing in your cup holder like you
That'll
said.
help.
Which
That'll
actually,
help.
that's the best thing you can do is fly it in circles till it runs out of fuel, because at least then the explosion won't be fucking massive. Like, there's no fuel left. So
Well, there you go.
just be twisted
There's
steel.
a dump valve for that somewhere. You can just dump that shit. There's
No.
designated spots, though. They don't like you to do that just anywhere.
Yeah, don't do it
probably-
over the city.
Every airport has a fuel dump spot somewhere by it, right?
That's what I was always
I
told.
think so, yeah.
I mean,
It's kind of like the runoffs on the interstate when they're mountains.
it's probably like a
Yeah.
Peterbilt dash. I won't have time to look for it.
Well, the gauge probably doesn't work. Look
Yeah.
for one with a shroud.
Yep. Once again, you dump diesel fuel, fucking call the EPA, but suddenly fucking airplane people can just dump all they want. Well, that ain't no big deal.
Yeah. Can't land with a full tank, Tony. Mm-hmm. Did you realize the SR-71 tanks leak on purpose?
I did not.
Like, you can't fill them up on the ground. They only put enough fuel on those to get them up in the air, and then they fill them up in the air because the heat and the
Right, expand and
turbulence
contract.
shoves them together, and then they're good to go. Now,
That's a little sketchy.
apparently it worked out, but I got to think the first couple didn't.
Yeah. I mean, how do we come to this
how do
solution?
you test that?
Yeah.
Like, there's only one way.
Like, what does a test pilot get paid?
Not enough.
Well, sometimes they don't collect their check.
Unless they have a union, then they're well compensated.
Yeah.
Prevailing wage.
At least their wife would be.
Yeah. Yeah. Prevailing wage at the minimum.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that union shit fucking fries my ass on some stuff. I mean,
Shouldn't prevailing wage be whatever the governor makes? I mean, in our state, he does the worst job of anybody that we employ. So we should make whatever he's making, because I can make better decisions than that.
That's
I
true.
could eat a shitload of donuts every day.
I would guarantee you all three of us together right now can make better decisions than him.
Tony's dog can make better decisions than that guy, and it's not even close.
And we're probably not in the best decision-making form.
I don't know. Some of the best decisions have been made right here in this shed about this hour. You wait till 3 o'clock. We'll be spot on
3?
on everything.
I got to be here till 3?
You don't have to be. I mean, it's a choice.
Odds are we will be, but you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to be. There's no rule. The only rule is you have to leave by 3. Otherwise, you got to stay till 5. That's the rule.
Don't look at me. His wife made it up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I've tested her on that rule several times. That's why I had the 258 incident that you like.
It's fucking funny. You should tell everybody that story.
I come home at 2:58.
Tell everybody the
My
story.
wife came in. She's like, Nick, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, no, it's not. It's 2:58. And she just turned around and went the other way. Because it was her rule. She said, if you're out past 3, Tony has to keep you till 5. I don't want to wake up at 4 in the morning. Okay, no problem. I'll be home by 3. It was 2:58. I had minutes to spare. I had enough time to learn a little bit about flight.
Barely.
Barely. You really only need to know one thing: how to land safely. The rest of that shit, I mean, you're already in the air. When you get taken over, you want to start on the landing section, because the takeoff was not going to be your responsibility.
Right.
The landing might be, so you want to learn a little bit about that.
Yeah, because if there's a problem with takeoff, just tell somebody, don't take off. Like, you have to cover that.
If it's real foggy, be like, hey, Kobe, don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, don't fly helicopters in the fog.
Yeah. If you're on a helicopter, you want Airwolf. You ever see Airwolf?
No.
You never seen Airwolf?
Should I watch it before I leave?
No, it has nothing to do with what you're going to do, but it's a badass TV show with a helicopter.
In
that's
about
badass.
1986-ish, we were little bitty shits.
Yeah. Stringfellow Hawk was his name, I believe.
How did I miss that?
I don't know. We're about the same age. I don't know how you missed it. It was a great show. They landed it in this abandoned volcano.
I was probably
all the
busy
time.
watching-
That's where they stored it.
I was probably watching Fall Guy.
Probably. You and I both know a square body Chevy ain't doing any of that shit.
Yeah, you ain't jumping
Talking
over
about the
nothing.
fakest TV show ever.
I know, but it was fun to watch.
It was, and I did watch it some.
I want to know how they put the hubcaps back on the truck after it landed. Every time you'd see it launch,
With their hand, I suppose.
it would.
Yeah, all the shit would just go
Maybe they,
flying.
had a Leatherman. They probably stuck a Leatherman in on this show.
The very next scene, the hubcaps are back on. I'm like, did they stop and put them on there?
Yeah. It's kind of like the General Lee when he fucking rainbow the frame after every fucking
So
creek
here's
crossing.
my thing on that. How many times do we got to keep tearing up a car? It's the same scene every time. Just clip in the scene from the last time you jumped the damn thing. Why do we tearing up a car every episode? It's the same creek we're jumping every damn time. It's all in Hazard County.
Yep.
How much scenery can be there?
Exactly.
Well, we got to have a fresh jump every time. I think you just do like 6 jumps, film them, and then just patch them into every episode.
Once again, it's kind of like, why didn't you just have an election and get a fucking competent road commissioner and fix a fucking bridge and we'd have to tear nothing up? I mean, like,
No shit. Tax dollar use at your finest. Like, how were all those bridges out? Those roads were just built. The country wasn't that
yeah,
old then.
exactly. Well, fuck, it's about like Prairie Township here. Every fucking bridge you got to jump it to get across it because they're out.
That ain't no shit.
I mean, you guys
You got the Charger, just saying.
You guys got.
That thing ain't jumping shit. I'll tell you that right now. It's no wonder they screwed a lot of those up.
I mean, can't you guys? I mean, guys, where I live, this is just. I mean, not giving you an idea or nothing, but can't you just drive down roads like a disc on, like down?
Well, no. Well, I mean, the roads ain't the best, but like the bridges are out. We can't put rail cars in because once again, it's because we're stepping on union toes now. We got to have.
We got to have an engineer and we got to do some shit. You can't just throw a train car in there and walk over it. That'll never work.
Yeah. Even though the previous one worked for 85 years.
Yeah.
I mean, these fucking train cars come from Petticoat Junction, for God's sakes, and they're just now rusting out.
Yeah.
But don't do that again.
Yeah.
So if we put them in now and they rusted out when we were 195.
I wouldn't care. I'm not going to make that long. You know, if on your flight, I mean, shit, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
This is true.
You should be fine. Bridges are the least of your concerns.
Right. That's the way I am. Like, fuck it. I mean, if it lasts another 40 years, who am I to worry about it?
Yeah.
If it lasts 50, it'd be bonus.
Just dairy farm the shit out of it and cobble it up. Just fill the whole thing with rock. Water will get through there.
Just do like every other politician. Well, fuck, we're going to do all this shit. We ain't going to live to put up with the consequences. Who cares? I mean, just piece it together.
We went over and looked at my buddy's got a welding shop. He's working on his fucking truck. This has been, a year ago? We go over there and look at this thing, and he's trying to patch the frame back together. It's a dump truck. And I'm like, who bought this? And he told me who bought it, and I'm like, you got to be shitting me. This thing is so fucking rusty, the fucking license plate is rusty. Now, keep in mind, Illinois license plates are aluminum.
Yeah.
The license plate is rusty. That's how rusty this truck is.
Okay.
I'm like, well, I hope they got it for free. He goes, no, they gave 10 grand for this truck. And I'm like, this truck. Ray Charles could see this motherfucker's rusted out from 40 feet. And now they're paying him to fucking fix the frame. And now it don't run.
That's where you come in.
Yes. That's your tax dollars.
Absolutely.
Just absolutely.
State of Illinois got rid of a whole bunch of dump trucks here a while back. They knocked them all on the head. Had to go to salvage. Couldn't sell them to private citizens. And they're all functional dump trucks. They scrapped every one of them.
I don't know why one of us does not get elected to some form of government and then just do like everybody else and just, here's fucking $3 million for you, Nick. Here's fucking $20 million for Hondo. Just line your friends' fucking pockets. We ride up into the sunset after one term. I mean, that's what everybody else is
I don't
doing.
need that, Tony. I just started a new Leering Center.
Yeah, a Leering Center.
I
Yeah.
started a new Leering Center.
Well, Tony, there's a lot of people that want to make you for president
that's true.
and me for vice, but
I don't want to be elected. I want to be a dictator so I can just get some shit done.
I don't really want to get. I mean, we talked about this before. I don't really get shot in the neck either.
Right. I see what they do to Trump, and he ain't doing fucking a quarter of what I would do. I mean,
Right.
so,
Right.
That's true.
I mean,
we'd have them wiped out there in what week?
yeah, minimum.
Once I'll be, I'm too busy signing shit. I won't be doing any public appearances.
Nick's kind of like the silent partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually the rough one, but
Yeah.
I'm more of a walk softly, carry a big stick type of guy.
yeah. I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wouldn't like me in there. I'll assure you that.
But I mean, what is it? The thing that people like us about is we tell the fucking truth. It's real life. It's the fucking truth.
Yep.
That's why we've been trying to tell you about this flight, but you're not buying it.
I'm about ready to leave tomorrow, to be honest with you, and let her fucking fly out there.
What day you flying out on? What day of the week?
Wednesday?
Ooh, fuck, that's the worst.
Have
day
you
to
looked at
fly
the-
Oh,
out.
shut the fuck up.
Have you looked at the almanac?
No, I haven't. Nor the moon phases and all this shit.
Well, you really should have. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
Well, I also roll by this thing that, when it's my time, it's my time. So
Well,
there's that.
I'll tell you what, you take a flat Earth map and a globe map and you track this flight and you try to figure out which one you're on.
Yeah. Because inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah. And you can tell us firsthand where you think you're going. I mean, unless you don't make it back, and then we'll never know what you deduced from it. But, you know,
I'm going to do that.
on the off chance that, you know, this flight goes well.
Yeah. I mean, you know how shoddy some of these mechanics are nowadays.
Yeah, no
I mean,
doubt.
I'd be a little.
Just hope this guy didn't go on union break as he was, you know, working on this
Yeah,
plane.
they are union mechanics.
They are.
He's probably listening to
Absolutely.
this.
He
Yeah.
probably is. I mean, he'll be looking up your flight number. Be like, yeah, we'll fix this ass.
Yeah.
When
no
are you
doubt.
fucking posting this?
Yeah. When are you leaving?
Do it the day after.
I hope they're not getting the parts for this from O'Reilly's. It's going to be a bad deal for you.
It is.
I really doubt they get their parts there.
You never know. Oh, they're all going to be government spec.
Now, I'm not real superstitious, but the one thing I will warn you, if you get on the plane and the captain's wearing a white shirt, it's probably not going to go well.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want that.
It's just a superstition thing.
He's
for me.
actually the captain of the Love Boat and ended up on a plane. You don't want that guy.
So
Yeah.
when you're coming through the door and the captain's greeting everybody, if he's got a white shirt on, I would be real fucking gun shy
That's
about
sketchy.
taking a
That's
seat.
sketchy. Yeah.
You fucking with me?
If he's a really good pilot, he'll have a blue shirt on.
Yeah.
Blue Angels.
Yeah.
That's the guys you want flying you.
Yep.
He's not good enough
The
for
white,
the
the
Blue
white
Angels, you
shirt
don't want
literally
him.
means he's just a white collar guy they pulled out of the bushes
Yeah.
somewhere. Like, hey,
Yeah.
can you fly this fucking thing? They
There's a
give him
pilot
one.
shortage, and they got nobody in the towers now.
Yeah. Yep.
We quit paying those guys. They quit showing up.
So maybe I should get on YouTube and see how to fly a plane.
Well, I mean, once again, you don't need to know how to take off.
Well, I mean, that's
They'll
what
take care of
everybody
that part for you.
There's all the YouTube shit tells me how
Absolutely,
people,
yeah.
people tell me how to do my job. So.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah. Just make a TikTok. Fuck, somebody know how to fly it. I mean, they're
Fuck yeah,
experts.
halfway up.
Yeah.
Anybody know how to fly this motherfucker?
You're shit out of luck there. You won't have any signal. You're above the towers.
And I would tell you, the easiest solution would be not fly and take the Amtrak, but since the government runs that, it would literally take 9 fucking days to get there from St. Louis.
You're going to miss the auction. You should have left yesterday if you're going to
Yeah.
do
I'd
that.
probably go from St. Louis to Florida.
Yeah. Yep. If you want to go to Florida for a day,
You
you have to
realize
make a 2-week
Amtrak
trip.
loses money at the snack bar. They lost $1 million here. It's been several years ago now. I was reading the stats. They lost $1 million in the snack bar on Amtrak. Now, I'm no mathematician, but I think if you're buying Snickers candy bars for 50 cents, you got to charge more than that to make money on them. But they lost money at the snack bar. So apparently there's cheap snacks on Amtrak. So next time you need those candy bars that are overpriced at the gas station you went to, hop on Amtrak, get you some snacks, get back off, you'll be fine. Because they're not going far.
Yeah.
You should be able to get back off every 15, 20 minutes.
Of course, they tend to derail a lot, so you might want to rethink that.
My one trip on an Amtrak was my last trip on an Amtrak.
When Henry was
They,
little,
they overbooked it. I had to sit on the floor all the way to Chicago. You know how fun it is to ride on the floor of an Amtrak? It's not fun. It's not fun. If I could have found the guy in the white shirt running that train, my 6-year-old ass would have beat the piss out of his ankles because I was not happy about that whole deal.
I will tell you this much. When Henry was little, he was big into trains, so for his birthday one year, we took the Amtrak from Effingham to Champaign, I think, so just straight shot up the track, just something to do. That was literally like riding a fucking horse with 2.5 legs. That was the roughest fucking train track I'm like, I can't believe we didn't derail that fucker and cartwheel it across a cornfield. I'm like, how the fuck does this thing stay on the tracks? It's awful.
I got a real good friend that works for railroad. He's always saying that it's horrible. Like the passenger trains are just horrible.
I've got a great Amtrak story for you.
He's more into like CN freight,
I've got a great Amtrak story for you.
But
So, several years ago when my daughter was little, my wife used to shoot weddings. She was a wedding photographer. So she did this wedding in Chicago. So she's coming back, and there were some couple dudes on there that were pretty liquored and were being non-gentlemanly. So she calls me. She's like, Nick, what do I do? I'm like, I don't know. I'm at home with your daughter. Like, I don't know. Like, where you at? So she's like, well, I think they're getting off at the same stop I'm getting off at. Okay. Well, I'm like, well, stay on the train then. Don't get off there. Okay. But at this point in time, there's no way for me to make it. My daughter's asleep, and she's like 1 year old, if that. I can't make it to the train stop that she would have normally got off of, and I can't make it to the next one. I'm like, well, I can call my parents, and they can probably make it to the next one. You can get off there. They'll give you a ride. Okay. So she calls me back a little bit later. She's like, it's no problem. There's a nice young Amish boy here. He's going to get me off the train. Okay. I don't know if you know that they're not known for fighting, but I'm sure he's a nice guy. But they're like, Jean-Claude Van Damme has never been Amish, as far as I know.
Right.
Like, he's probably a super nice guy, but he's probably not kung fu fighting. But whatever. Like, you found a solution to your problem. Okay. So then she calls me back. She's like, hey, got off the train. Okay. He walked me to my car. I'm giving him a ride because he's on a bike. I'm going to take him home, which is like 30 miles out of the way. Okay. Like, I get you're trying to be nice, and I appreciate that, but I'm like, now you're in a car with a stranger, although it's a nicer stranger and not drunk, so that helps. But it's a classic deal. He's like, well, I really can't be seen getting a ride in a car, so like if you could dump me off over here, I'll pedal in so nobody knows I got a ride. And it actually worked out just fine, but I'm like, in the meantime, I'm having high-speed come apart here because two drunk guys are harassing my wife, so on and so forth. I don't have any solution for this problem because I can't get there fast enough, and I don't want to wake up my daughter, blah, blah, blah. But yeah.
So Amish don't tell time then? Because like my old man, had I come rolling in on this bicycle being Amish, he'd been like, so the train got in at 6:15, 35 miles ago, and it's 6:25, and you're just now pedaling in.
Maybe he rode around for a while. Maybe he went to his girlfriend's house. I don't know what he did from the
Fucking
time.
Lance Armstrong here.
She dropped him off. I don't know what he did.
Did he have testicular cancer? It might have been Lance.
It might have been. I don't know. I should have asked him if he had a beard. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, like, fuck. What's the deal with that? Like,
With what? Testicular cancer?
no. The fucking moon landing and stuff. I mean, like, there's no.
Where did this come from? Like,
Random Facts by Honda.
Didn't you say Lance Armstrong?
Yeah, that's
You're thinking
Neil Armstrong. Lance's uncle. Lance's uncle was on a space shuttle.
no.
Lance rode a bike.
Neil could have got testicular cancer from all the radiation coming through the Van Allen belt. I don't know. Never checked his
Lance
testicles.
Armstrong was badass, but he did not ride a bike to the moon. That I can guarantee you.
Okay.
I mean, he was fast, but he ain't that fast.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, that shows how much I believe it.
Yeah, Neil Armstrong.
Neil.
Yeah.
Was on the
He
space
didn't
shuttle.
go there either.
No, he didn't go there either. He got about as close as Lance did, honestly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just
Tour de France, Tour de Moon, either way.
Yeah.
So, in all honesty, fuck you both. But
Yep. So you remember when we were little kids, when you would make popcorn at home, you had them little wire thing. You would heat them up on the stove, and the whole thing would expand that floor.
Yes,
You remember that?
yes.
A lot of the kids listening to this have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But that's literally what they took off on the fucking moon with. It was one of those, like, there is no way this piece of shit just shot up off of the fucking moon and come back to Earth.
Well,
There's
then-
no fucking chance.
and if you start reading some of the specs, it's like the speed. Like this thing's like 17,000 miles per hour, and it's like
Yeah.
a bullet is like 3,000 miles an hour.
Yeah. Not a chance.
I mean,
Yeah, they didn't fly that piece of shit. If they got it to the moon, they damn sure didn't fly it home.
I sent these guys a picture of the modern fucking space shuttle at the Kennedy Space Center. I said, I will fucking promise you this thing has never been more than 35,000 feet off the ground. There is no fucking way. This thing is paper thin. Like, you could put your fist through the whole fucking side of
there
it.
was some guy put something on TikTok the other day that he's talking about the temperature, like from the sun. You know, if it's 93 million miles away, or whatever they say it is, and yet we can go 4,000 miles away, and it's this much difference. How can it?
Yeah. When you climb up a mountain and get closer to the sun, it gets colder.
I mean,
that makes logical sense.
I mean, makes a lot. Yeah, exactly. I mean, so if it's that far, how could it be that far when we're here?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Oh, that's the other thing. You want a coat on this plane or a light sweatshirt. It'll be cold up there.
In case I need a parachute,
Well, for that too.
makeshift parachute.
Get something that's inflatable or something that's,
So I'm
that's
gonna get on
buoyant.
this-
Something that's buoyant.
I'm gonna go through this fucking TSA thing and be like, well, I need some.
You're going to want water wings like little kids wear and a parachute.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you need all
And
this
some,
9-wire
and
for.
some
I'm like,
sand gear because you're going to Arizona.
Yeah, and a fire suit.
they're gonna say we need
And
all
a
this
helmet.
9-wire for. Well, I
I'll
guess
tell you what, I'll pay for your flight if you wear an open face 1970s
You show up in
helmet.
full
the whole
NASCAR
time.
gear to get on this plane with a parachute.
Yeah.
I'll pay for the fucking ticket.
Yeah.
seriously.
Open face helmet. And you got to film the whole thing. Betty has to film it. You film the whole thing. You open face 1970s with the sparkle. It's got to be the glitter. Got to be the glitter helmet.
You got one I can wear?
I don't. He's probably got a
I
fire
do.
suit.
I do. I've got a vintage maroon sparkle helmet from back in the 70s. Absolutely, you can wear it. Absolutely. Your ears will be safe as shit. That's the only part of your body it protects is your ears.
Does it fit you?
Hell no.
Oh, I was gonna say, so I be like kind of, I'm gonna have to zip tie it up.
No, it doesn't fit me. It fit my brother in like the third grade, but You might be able to get on. We'll get it on you. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Yeah, you leave that to us.
Yeah, that's no problem. Tony's got a hammer. We'll get it on you. Getting off's your own problem, but yeah, we'll get it on you. It's not a problem at all.
That would be great. Full fire suit, open face helmet with a parachute.
Going on.
Make sure on your fire suit you have a pilot's union patch. That will help your cause.
Like, man, this is my fucking first time. I'm just being prepared.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll fucking do it. I don't care.
Boy Scout motto: always be prepared.
Yep.
Success favors the prepared mind. You got a will?
Might want to get one of those.
You want to make sure you got that done.
Jesus Christ, that's like the second person today just told me I needed one of them.
Well, I mean, that's just good practice anyway. You should have that done anyway.
Do you have one?
Absolutely.
Do you have one?
No.
Do you not like your loved ones? You know what? I tell you, having a will is enough of a clusterfuck. If you don't have one, that's not your shit anymore. That's the government shit, and they'll decide how much they're giving back to the people you love. You got to get that shit done. Give me a pen and paper. I can write this up.
We're calling fucking Ron Konoski tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Do we got any?
You want that guy that's on all the billboards, the Hammer? Is that the guy all the way to Louisville? The Hammer. Been in a traffic accident? Call the Hammer. Yeah.
Semi-truck accident, the Hammer.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, if your plane crashes, we're calling the Hammer.
We're calling the Hammer.
Well, there's probably a different guy for planes.
Yeah.
He's probably
I haven't seen
the
his
squid. The squid's who you want. Yeah. Most of those plane crashes happen over to the ocean. You're over land, you should be fine, but you want to call the squid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you do need a will. Why don't you have a will? It's like 10 minutes.
He don't have a will. Do you have a will? Oh, well, fuck. I guess we're 50-50.
Yeah. What the fuck you guys got a will for? Just turn this around.
I'm on my second one.
Second one.
Well, I had 2 kids. I did the first one after the first kid, and I had to
You've
add my
only been married once.
I've only been married once, but I thought I'd add the second kid in. I don't want him to get screwed over.
So if I do this, I need 4 wills?
No. You can just do one now. But when I did my first will, I only had 1 child. It wasn't named. My second child wasn't named in my first will, so I had to redo my will to name the second child.
It's your story. Make it as big as you want.
It's not going to be as big as the fireball from this plane you're on. I'm just saying. Your ass does need a will, and a good time to do that would be before you get on a plane. Yeah. If God wanted me to fly, to give my ass wings. That's all I'm saying.
You know what I might do in my will? I'm going to give all my fucking bullshit to Nick McCormick.
I'll take care of it. You got to give it to somebody. If you don't have a will, the state's going to get it.
Yeah, I would rather give it to you than the state. Absolutely.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Fucking absolutely.
A man of your stature probably needs a trust.
I don't know. I don't think I need all that. But
Oh, I think you probably do, honestly. No, not even being mean. I think you probably do.
why do you say that?
Because I honestly think that's the best way to pass some stuff down and avoid a whole bunch of probate and a whole bunch of bullshit.
Well, why don't you have a trust?
I don't have anything. Who's going to take my debt?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You need a trust. We got you on the full board deal now.
Motherfucker's a Guinness.
Hey, most farm podcasts have estate planning on it. That's just what we're doing here.
That's
We're
true.
covering all the bases.
Estate planning is very, I can tell you a lot of empires have went down over piss poor estate planning. I can tell you that.
Should we tell the Guinness story?
The Guinness story.
Yeah. The Guinness story? No. Why?
And not until you name her in the will, she ain't telling shit, okay?
Well, apparently didn't, or they would have fucking remembered it.
I don't know. I was pretty drunk that night. Okay. Apparently you did
Yeah,
last
we're
time.
skipping that, I guess.
Well,
They won't have Guinness on the plane. You're going to want to take something else.
Well,
What's the difference between?
we'll just tell it again.
What's that? Yeah, you don't own anything in a trust necessarily. It's easier to pass down. It avoids probate for one, which is handy because probate's a pain in the ass.
I mean, I don't have.
The trust is great. It's more like a business.
Yeah. So for example, let's say this plane does crash, and she lives and you don't.
Well, she's on the plane with me.
But maybe she makes it. Maybe she took our advice and she puts her head between her legs.
Yeah. Doesn't
And
break
you
her
shit
neck.
your pants and you don't know it because your head's up looking around and you get decapitated, but she's fine. And then this business has to continue, or we at least have to dissolve it in some fashion, so on and so forth. Maybe Ryan's taking it over, whatever. In a trust, it's much easier.
I don't think at one
You
time
want to own. You don't want to own anything.
a
or
trust
control
couldn't be
everything.
sued.
Yeah.
And once your stuff is in a trust for 7 years, like a nursing home or shit like that, can't take
Yeah.
it then.
So once you become a vegetable out of this plane crash, and you got to be in a nursing home forever, like that, she can continue to run the business
But I think it's got to be in 7 years before they can not
So
touch it.
you're shit out of luck, but you want to start now in case you fly again later.
But the business is its own entity. It's a corporation.
Yeah, but you still want it in a trust. Or you, yeah, you want a trust that owns the business. It's easier to pass on, honestly. That is fact. But
But it can't be sold though, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, it
can
can
be.
be. Yeah. What you need is a lawyer.
Yeah.
Frederick Nessler and Associates.
How about we probably, how much time do we have left?
Oh, we got a lot of time.
Yeah, we got all. It's nowhere near 3. We're good.
Yeah. This podcast could go on for hours.
People
never know.
just got.
Getting a fucking lawyer involved in this?
Well, who else are you gonna get to do it?
Well, I already asked our lawyer about it. She said we didn't need a trust.
A flabby hunk of whale
He
shit?
doesn't even have a will. Of course, she says you don't need a trust. He doesn't even have a will. Right now, JB Pritzker's taking all your shit. He's gonna be driving your truck around.
He won't be taking my shit.
Oh, he's gonna be taking your shit and
I
driving to the
promise
donut
you.
shop.
House
That fat
always
ba-
gets a cut.
That fat bastard's going to the donut shop in your truck, unless you get this handled. I'm just telling you, you gotta have it done.
Before I fly.
Well, when are you more likely to die?
Especially on a sketchy plane. If the pilot's wearing a white shirt, I'm telling you,
You're
it's
shit
bad
out of
juju.
luck. Yeah. Yeah. So now you've bought this pristine '69 Mustang. You're flying home. It's getting shipped home.
No,
Hopefully not.
I'm going to drive it home.
Well, after your experience with the other guy hauling your truck, I absolutely would. I definitely wouldn't hire it done. But assuming Ahmed's hauling your car and this whole thing gets in a bad deal, you're going to want some shit. I'm just saying. You need a will. And you need one too.
I do.
What's your deal?
I don't know. Just never done it. I'm just like the boomers. Hey, I'm just going to put it off and put it off and put it off and just never do it.
How are we going to split this property to where somebody buys this house and doesn't get this machine shed if you don't have a will
that's
set up
what
correctly?
that's why I haven't made my will out yet, because I can't figure out how to fuck up these property lines right through the middle here, where one kid gets the shop, one gets the house, one gets a grain bin. We got to have fucking 19 people owning 36 acres of land here.
Absolutely.
That's actually why my grandpa created a trust, was because when he built his house, he built it on a property line because he owned both of them. So he just put it wherever. But then when it came to splitting stuff up in a will, it didn't split easily because it was on a property line. So all his stuff is in.
It'll be real easy for Hondo, though. The state will take all his shit, so it'll be fine.
I'm just going to make everything a pain in the ass when I die. I always told the wife, I said, if I die, I don't want no big fancy headstone. I just want the fucker to look like an octopus, so it's a motherfucker to mow around and weed eat around. So every fucking time they come to the cemetery, they're like, this motherfucker. I want fucking big tentacles sticking off of it, clear out in the grass and all this shit. Weeds growing up through it, just looks like fuck. That's what I'm looking for.
100 years from now, I'll never forget Tony Reed.
Exactly. They'll cuss me from that. They'll be breaking the fucking corners off all these tentacles sticking out because they're hitting it with a mower. They'll cuss me. Oh, that's what I
They're
want.
going to be like, you know how many goddamn mower blades we put on this
I'm going to
thing?
pretend I'm a
Tony Reed?
boomer. I'm going to pretend I'm a boomer. I want half of somebody's plot, and I'm going
Yeah.
to bury an arm over here
Yeah.
and a leg over there. I want like 17 different plots. I want to screw it all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. I get splitting things equally, but Jesus Christ, let's quit splitting shit down the driveway and everything else. Damn.
Well, you can't split it if you don't have a will. You don't have to worry about that.
Nope, that's true.
Government will take it all.
Yep. Now, see, this is a kind of estate planning advice nobody else gets on any other podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the
And
information's in
since Hondo's out getting a cold drink, I'm going to send a lawyer to his shop on Monday. Well, can't do it on Monday. That's
Oh, yeah, that's...
well, it's something. Yeah, Tuesday I'm going to send a lawyer to his shop.
Yeah, let's start signing up every lawyer billboard. Just send him his number.
Absolutely.
Yep.
If I can get a lawyer, I would pay for a billboard if I could get a lawyer, estate planning billboard, right outside his shop. I can get one right there, so he knows the number because it's literally right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's always like 855 law or something.
Oh,
You know, he's got the
absolutely.
clever numbers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you ever watch the TV show Suits?
I started to literally. I watched
It
two
gets
episodes.
repetitive. It
And
eventually gets to be the same thing over and over again.
for some reason, I never went back to it.
Yeah. It wasn't bad.
Yep.
Yeah. For a guy who doesn't have a will, probably not your cup of tea, but
No, I'm not. I'm not into legal mumbo jumbo.
yeah,
But,
obviously. Yeah.
yep. But so yeah, this flying deal, you'll be fine. Should be. What else you gonna do when you're out there? Going to Vegas? Gonna roll up to Vegas? I mean,
Not a big gambler. No, won't do that.
What about the Hoover Dam?
you're kind of gambling by flying. I mean,
That's
they're
true.
Pretty good.
That's taking a
odds.
pretty big risk there. That's pretty much pushing the chips to the middle right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we're going to leave that at that. And
Yep.
So anyway, there's a ticket for sale. Honda's no longer flying to Arizona.
Yeah.
If anybody needs a discount ticket.
Right.
Yeah,
Seat next to
And remember, all them planes are built by the lowest bidder.
that's true. And they're all from the 70s. There was a resource shortage then too.
by union companies.
Yeah, absolutely.
It actually is surprising how old
Yeah.
most of them planes
They're
are.
all
Like
old.
you wouldn't really know it, but I mean,
Yeah, they rebuild them. There's
Yep.
there was a show on TV where they go. They
American plane.
yeah, probably American Plane Mechanics Union.
it had to be American plane, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Because-
American aircraft.
Because it wouldn't be Nigerian plane.
right,
Well,
exactly.
you don't want one of those. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you'd want to do that.
Flight really hasn't come to Nigeria yet, I don't think.
Have you thought about taking a blimp? I mean,
Yeah. Ooh, the Goodyear blimp.
yeah, odds are it will be flat by the time you get there. But hey, I'm not one to point fingers.
Yeah.
Of course,
Actually-
the Hindenburg didn't work out the best either, though.
Did you see that one video? Had my tractor in there. Had Goodyear right on the side of the tire.
No, I didn't see that.
I figured compliment on that or something.
No, I must have missed that one. Yep.
I got Goodyears on my truck right now. My next set of tires will be Goodyears. Automotive. I won't buy an ag tire from Goodyear, but I will buy automotive tires.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I'm.
It's the only automotive tire you can buy made in the United States.
Is that right?
I think. Them and maybe Cooper.
Cooper ties.
Cooper tires. Yeah. There's only a couple.
I'm
Mine
pretty
said
much-
made in the USA right on them.
I'm pretty
Probably by a
much-
union guy making prevailing wage.
Firestone guy, pretty much.
Every time I ever try to
I
go
am
on
on ag.
Firestone, you can't get them. They're,
I had a couple Firestone tires, automotive tires. I'm good there. They're great for about 3,000 miles. And then they're so loud, I can't talk to anybody after that because the noise.
Do you think maybe just people don't want to talk to you?
It could be that. I mean, it won't be a problem for you because you won't get 3,000 miles on your vehicle between now and this flight. So you'll be good. But
buy a set.
yeah, buy a set.
And I'll tell you what, this is a fucking rough crowd.
You'll have a shit hemorrhage when you pay for parking at the airport.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I probably will.
You're going to have to mortgage your fucking house. It's expensive.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be video worthy.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to like it. Well, you won't know that till you get home, though, because you just take the ticket, then you check back in when you leave.
Oh.
That's where the catch is. Mm-hmm. I mean, it'll be like $300 a
That's,
day parking.
that's when they got you. You're on a parking long term. It's kind of far away, but
Which, I mean, if you're going to be dead, that would be the logical place to,
absolutely.
long
And
term.
since
I mean,
the
don't
state's
take somebody
the
else's
state's
spot.
going to come tow your vehicle off to this auction that they're going to have because
Exactly.
you don't have a will. So that'll be easier for them to get.
Makes perfect sense.
Don't drive something nice. Take something you don't care about. Yeah. Should be fine. Yeah, I mean, I really don't see any problem here.
But you have to come back
I mean, if you
after
can.
your flight, if you make it, and we'll do another podcast to see how your flying experience was.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my probably advice to people is don't have friends like Nick and Tony.
Well, I mean, I think that's solid advice for anybody.
Yeah, that's-
and I
that's-
think most people know that.
Yeah.
They've learned that through the podcast over the years.
We're just trying to fucking be realistic about
Yeah.
this deal.
Well, the real stuff's actually the best stuff.
I mean, do you take the military in World War II and they're going to send all these fleets of planes over like, oh, you're going to be fine. No big deal. You're going to be fine. You're going to come back. You're gonna...
Ask that little guy in the bubble on those planes in World War II.
What they done was they're like, go on over there. By the time you get back, we're going to have this parts store. It's going to be called O'Reilly's.
Just so you know, I think in World War II, if you made 9 successful flight missions, you could retire. You were out
That could be.
on those bombers. If you could do it 9 times,
But they
because
would
got
flat-
shot down pretty often.
They would flat tell you.
Now,
like,
nobody should be shooting at you. I mean, there might be a couple guys, but for the most part, it won't be big guns. You should be fine.
plane looks like Swiss cheese when it lands, but it's fine.
Can you imagine though, like all seriousness, like being that age, 18, 19 years old?
Oh, my goodness.
Sometimes
Yeah.
17.
My grandpa was 16. He lied about his age of getting old.
Yeah. And then taking off and not knowing anything what you're up against. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of balls that would take.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
those guys were.
They weren't worried about shitting in litter boxes.
No.
No,
They were not confused about their gender.
No.
they were fucking. I mean, you can't take a fucking thing away from them guys.
Tony's grandpa was one of the few guys to serve in 2 branches at once and say more.
I mean, that to me, that's just you got your hats off to them guys. I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
We wouldn't be sitting here right now if it wasn't for those guys.
No, they done her up right. There's no doubt about that.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If somebody says, "Hey, they're shooting up fucking St. Louis," I'll be like, "All right, well, I'll be there, but I'm gonna prepare for it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'll go, but I'm gonna, do a little homework and.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but they're shooting a fair amount of them right now.
Yeah. Daily occurrence. I don't see you getting up and moving. What are we doing here?
Fucking Nick can't leave nothing alone.
Hey, just remember, the plane you're getting on was made when those planes were made that our grandparents were on, just FYI. But that's back when they were using U.S. steel. You should be fine. I mean,
But I
planes are
mean,
aluminum, but whatever.
I can't imagine just not knowing anything and
Yeah.
flying into
Most of those guys had never been out of their county.
Right,
When
exactly.
They ship them across and, hey, we're going to put this boat in some rough water and we're going to flip this door down. You're going to charge this hill. All right.
They always said not all, but a lot of the guys in the Navy were from the Midwest because they'd never seen water. They wanted to see.
Well, we toured that boat. You know, that one that was down there was like one of the last ones. It was like they used it to transport stuff.
Yeah.
And it basically had a fucking big drawbridge that fell down, and
Yeah.
so they don't even see what they're up against until literally that door drops.
Yeah, and then it's just fucking machine gun fire incoming.
And
Yeah.
It's like, fuck. I mean, I just can't even.
I'd always remember, incoming fire has the right of way.
Yeah. That's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, hats off to them guys. And they were
Absolutely.
kids. I mean, think about it.
Yeah, they were literally kids.
I think about when I was 19 or 18, and then like my son's a smart kid, but you know, can you imagine being that smart going into that?
Those guys stormed the beaches of Normandy. Kids today couldn't storm the beaches of
Fucking Shelbyville.
Fucking Keysport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They couldn't storm a Walmart.
And you know, in World War II, a lot of them guys, once you went in, you were there. Like, you didn't come home on leave
Yeah, there was
and
no
go
tour.
back. Like,
It was you were there.
some guys were there for 4 years. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys were a different animal.
Yeah.
yeah, and they didn't have a choice. I mean, that's what it took.
But they all had their will done before they left.
Yeah, actually, I think they had to.
Yeah, I think that was mandatory.
So, do you think back then they left their Xbox and everything to everybody?
Probably.
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny you mentioned that. Local kid here. Well, he's not a kid. He's not that much younger than us, but I was asking about his service one time because he was in Iraq or whatever, and he's like, you know, the weirdest part, Nick? I'm like, what's that? He's like, when the gunfire first started, I'm like, where's the music? Because he was so used to playing video games that there was always music in the background. He's like, I hear this tink, 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 and I'm like, what's that? And he's like, oh shit, that's gunfire, but there's no music. He's like, it took a little bit to like get out of it was the first time he'd been shot at. He's like, there's no, always on a video game, there's always music. He's like, so I got past that pretty fast and realized, yeah, somebody's shooting at me. But he's like, my first inclination was, well, the game hasn't started because there's no music. I found that very insightful, I guess, is maybe the word I'm looking for.
We were talking about this shit earlier today. Like, you guys both probably remember Atari.
Oh, yeah, still got one.
Like, how primitive it was. And can you play two people on it, or is there just one?
Yeah, 2.
You can play two?
Yep.
I wasn't sure.
Yep. We can fire it up right now if you want.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Probably your last time, but
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, I got to make my will tonight.
yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
So I don't have time to play Atari.
Didn't you have to do a will in high school for your yearbook?
What, for my sexy hair?
We had to do one, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it wasn't real. It was just being smart ass to our younger friends. But yeah, it wasn't legal.
I'd
but
like to read yours.
we broke the yearbooks out the other night, but there was no wills in there. I don't know what happened to those.
Yeah.
Why did you break them out? Because I broke mine out?
No, what we were trying
We
to
were talking
remember
about
a teacher.
which we had to figure it out by the time the wife got
Yeah.
back with the yearbooks.
Yeah,
And-
because she had to know the details. She had
Yeah.
to see a picture of this gal to try to remember it, even though
She
Tony
did.
and I were just telling her about it, but she didn't remember that, so
Yeah.
we had to go get the physical
Yeah.
evidence.
She was sexy back then. Now she's a fucking land whale.
No, that wasn't the thing.
No.
I don't remember how it came up. But, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think she was the only teacher in the school that didn't have a will, and she was getting ready to fly, and whole big deal.
I think we read she did pass away. But I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah. Your flight will be fine unless it stops. That's when the problems start.
I do think it's cool because I actually made a video about this one time. You guys have been friends since like kindergarten, right?
Yep.
Like, I don't have any friends since kindergarten.
Try not to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I don't have any friends in kindergarten now. I mean,
Yeah, we're not Democrats.
I think you missed the fucking point.
okay.
But that is pretty cool. You know, that you guys have, I got a lot of friends I've had since, like, say, 18, 19 years old. Pass, but not.
Until I talked about one night, we weren't in that many. So there was 2 classrooms of every grade when we were in school. There was 2 classrooms of first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, all the way up.
And then special ed, and you two were in.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
Our bus was shorter than the rest of them. It's because it was fast.
Right.
But
We can make tighter turns that way.
absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. But we weren't in that many.
right.
We weren't in that many grades together. Ironically enough,
Classes.
classes. We were in the same grade the whole time, but we weren't in that many classes together until junior high for sure. But
Yeah.
prior to that, like you had basically 2 sections of every grade. I think it was only like 2 from
Yeah, I think it was.
kindergarten to 7th grade. But
Yep.
yeah, here we are.
Yep. They had to keep us separated.
Yeah, probably wise.
Well, looking back at it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that just, looking back at everything, we've been talking about shit like this, and
Well, I mean, it is fairly rare, right?
it is fairly rare, I think.
And Brock's sitting over here. He came in late. He's not on the mic, but he lived across the street from me. So we've been friends for a long time too. And he, has known Tony the whole time too. So we got a pretty good group of guys that have been together for literally since the beginning.
Yeah.
So,
There wasn't a lot of people out of our class that actually moved away. Like everybody just pretty much stayed. I mean, there's been some, but for the most part, seemed like the ones
but
that
even
moved.
those, I'm
Well, I
still
mean,
friends
even
with.
like what I was getting at, like when I made a video about this on TikTok, and I was like, it's not that I don't talk to them; it's just that I don't stay in contact with them.
Yeah. I'm pretty good about that. I try to make it a point to call
I mean, I just think that's
fairly
cool. that-
regular on guys that have moved away or whatever. I talk to them, I wouldn't say monthly, but quarterly or
I actually got a
yearly at least.
really pretty good story about something here, and so there's this guy that we do work for, and he never hardly ever he's almost like one of them guys you never see him. He just writes a check, blah blah blah. One of my good friends works for him, and he goes, "Hey, I heard a story about you." I'm like, "Okay," and he works for this other guy. I'm like, "Well, this ought to be good because fuck, who knows? I mean,
Yeah.
there's 10,000 stories. It could be. Remember when you stuck your finger in an outlet?" And I'm like, "That's what he remembers about me." This happened back in like kindergarten or first grade.
Yeah. How small was your finger?
I stuck a piece of wire in there.
Oh, okay. That makes more
I
sense.
stuck a piece of wire in there. But that's what this guy remembers me about.
Okay.
40 years ago. Because I haven't seen the guy since.
How'd that work? How'd that go for you when you stuck the wire in?
Well, it burnt my finger really bad.
Yeah.
It hurt. And then the school put them panels on there.
So you're one of these
You're
people
the
that's
reason.
fucking.
You're the reason. They did child-proof the schools.
Yes.
Yep.
I started that. I don't know if it happened that day, but I guarantee you my school had it the next day.
Union guy had to put those up too.
Absolutely.
Don't forget that.
Prevailing wage. Yeah.
Yes, I put it in there.
You cost the taxpayers millions of dollars.
Yes,
Good
you
work.
did.
I'm thinking to myself, and me and her were talking about that, like memory shit. Like, how does your brain remember that? So, I mean, obviously, my
Well, I think
brain-
that was literally burnt into your brain.
well.
Yeah, literally.
The other guy.
No, I mean, obviously, I remember it, but
Yeah. I
this
hope.
guy, this is 40 fucking years ago,
Yeah.
and that's what he remembers about me. Is the kid that stuck the fucking wire in the
Well,
outlet?
it's the little things here and there. I remember we had a kid that didn't go to school with us very long, but he glued all the books to the floor at his previous school. So he got kicked out of that school and ended up coming to our school. And I haven't run into him in 15 years, but occasionally I would run into him randomly. Always recognize him, talk to him for a little bit. Good guy. But yeah, he got kicked out of his previous school for gluing a lot of books to the floor. But he was bored. Clearly they weren't challenging him. So, you know. What makes Tony and I's deal's work is I know all the shit he did, he knows all the shit I did, and mum's the word.
Exactly.
We can't say anything because the other one's got just as much shit on, so we can't say.
That's got to be tough. Like,
It's not really that tough because our friends did way dumber shit than we did.
so did you guys ever get into it when you was kids?
No, I don't think so. We talked about that one time too. Like, no, we've never really got into it.
Nope. Nope.
Our older friends did a lot of dumb shit, and we just kind of sat back and witnessed all that shit and just,
Hey, we probably shouldn't do that.
like I would have done that.
Yeah.
and we was gonna do that the other night, but
Oh, we got to watch a lot of people fuck a lot of expensive
Stuff.
shit up.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
neat.
Our older friends had a lot more money than we did, and they had a really nice stuff, and they totaled a lot of it on a pretty regular basis. But where you want to be on that deal is from a distance where you're like, damn, that sounded like that hurt. Yeah, that's where you want to be.
Oh, I was just curious. I got one of my real good friends that I grew up with. Well, once we got older, we just kind of went separate ways, Just,
Yeah.
And I don't really ever talk to him anymore. And to me, it's kind of cool that you guys still do the same thing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not very common.
No, probably not. No.
Not from that age, it wouldn't be.
No.
Because like I said, I made a video about it, and then I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know anybody. I mean, not to say if I don't run into somebody that I went to school with, I would
Yeah.
obviously talk to them, but
I could probably name 95% of our graduating class in less than 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think I could.
I think probably pretty close.
Yep.
No, obviously I haven't talked to all those people, but we run into them here and there.
have they ever flown?
Well, the ones I can't remember flew young, and they're not around anymore to talk to anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, the last bad one.
Their
I
phones are
remember
on airplane mode.
Yeah, that one gal, she was flying St. Louis to Phoenix or something. And,
Yeah.
I don't remember the detail.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think that was to a Meekum auction. It wasn't Bear Jackson, so you should be okay.
I remember the last thing she ever put on Facebook was she got on the plane. The pilot was there, the white shirt guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Took a picture. Hey, me and the pilot.
She had her will done, but hadn't got around to signing it, and then, bam.
Yep.
Bad day. Yeah.
Them situations, they come up once in a while.
Yeah. And I think out of our class, I think the only person that we lost, my wife's sister, who was in our class, got killed in 2008. I think that's the only person that's died out of our class, I think. Knock on wood. But yeah, for the most part, they're pretty
No,
well
I
around here.
mean, honestly, I'm not trying to I just think it's cool that you guys are still, you don't hardly ever hear that.
No, you don't. And about the only time we didn't even lose connection was when he went to college at the U of I for 4 years, which is only 75 miles up the road. So he wasn't around as much, but he still come home a ton. Of course, they were farming, so I mean, it wasn't like he just went off to college and was gone. I mean, he was coming home at least 1 to 2 weekends a month. I mean,
Right. So it's not like he lost.
yeah, he just took off and that was it. So yeah, never really lost connection, really. I mean,
But I have a ton of friends now that I'm like that with. I'm talking college age past, but none that I've been
yeah.
all the way back to kindergarten age.
Yep. And then what I would say, my best friend all through school, I only say this, I mean, we was all close, but him and Nick lived in town, and then me and this other kid lived out in the country, a ways out of town. And so we just always ran together because we could walk to each other's houses or whatever. We just spent more time through the week together. And after school, everybody's separated and everybody got married and had kids and this and that. He only lives 10, 15 miles from here. And I only talked to him probably once a year. He was my very best friend all the way through school, but we still talk once or twice a year. And then, picks up right where it left off. But him and I didn't keep near the connection that him and I did.
Right.
But in school, younger, him and I would have been closer than Nick and I, just for the simple fact we'd fished and done stupid shit at home because we could get to each other's houses, when you were young.
Plus, he probably didn't want to hang out with Nick.
They didn't have a plane to fly back and forth in. No Amtrak.
You know what? I'm going to get on Marketplace in the morning and find a fucking plane.
I don't know if that's the place I'd be going to buy a fucking airplane, but you do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I mean,
Well, what if I find one? You going to help me test drive it?
I'll go for the second ride in it. You take the first.
He doesn't sound very confident.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Not good.
It always does cross my mind, though. I'm not scared of flying. I've done it tons and tons and tons of times, but there always is that thing in the back of your head when this fucker takes off. And I'm just telling you, that is the thing.
But that's some serious horsepower when
It
you
is.
go.
Once
That's
you get
some
up in the air,
beast.
once you get up and you've leveled out, if you make it 5 minutes off the tarmac, 5 to 10 minutes, it's like, okay, we're probably going to make it, because that's usually when shit blows up. And then when you come down, as long as you don't skid off the runway into a
that's
fucking...
when the Challenger went down.
Yeah, on launch.
Less than 5 minutes.
Yep, that UPS plane in Kentucky here a few months ago, that was, just shortly there off the runway. I don't remember if they were coming in or going out, but Yeah. Takeoff and landing, that's when you got to be leery. Once you're up in the air, you're good to go.
Yeah, you're fine once you're in the air.
Unless another plane hits you or something, which is possible.
Yeah, I mean, that shit happens. Birds, whatever.
Yeah.
Clouds.
It is cool, though, when you're in a plane. I've seen this numerous times. When you meet another plane, and they may be 2,000 feet below you, but you'll see them. But, I mean, when you pass each other like that, it's wild. Like, and
You want to wave.
And it looks like, they're probably a few miles away. But, I mean, you'll see it plain as day. But, I mean, it's fucking screaming. It's neat.
Just make sure the pilot doesn't take you through any cumulonimbus is the bad cloud, right? You don't want to go through those. Is the
Yeah,
bad cloud.
something
that's
like
the
that.
ones. The white ones. You don't want to go through the white ones. The black ones are even worse, but definitely not the white ones.
Yeah.
Are you on your truck to start when you leave tonight?
Half the time I don't anyway.
Yeah,
It's
so
fine.
there's a good chance it won't. It was pretty cold today. I forgot to plug it in before I left.
Yeah, that's true. Got the old 7.3.
Yep.
Yeah. I went out of town this morning, and on my way home, I'm like, shit, I didn't plug my truck in last night. Guess I'm not going to Tony's for a couple hours. But it fired up.
Would you take to the ball game?
My good truck.
Oh, gotcha.
Think we should pick on the 7.3 guys a little bit.
The who?
7.3 guys.
We can. Yeah.
I don't care. You're not going to offend me. I've never been offended in my life. I'm not going to start today. I'm not the one flying, so
Yeah, exactly. Plane got a 7.3 in it.
yeah. You'll damn sure make it if it's got that. You won't fly
I
fast,
guarantee
but you'll make it.
We won't get off the ground if we got one of those in there.
I don't know. The guy with a 6-liter can talk a lot of shit. Just saying.
I got a lot of 6 liters, actually.
But, per the internet, I've been told they're not good.
I'm not. I'm
You know what would help those? A bar in the windshield. Like if you could only see out a part of the windshield and a drop visor and lower the seat, you'd be plenty good to go.
on a 6 liter?
Well, that would definitely, it helps everything else they've ever done it to.
That's true.
I'm just not getting anything. I got to lay underneath the truck to change the fuel filter on.
Did they go backwards in motor size to fit it under the hood so you can put more electronics on it?
I think they put it for missions. Yeah.
Dumb.
Thanks to the government. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the fucking. It's not like fucking. They're like, whoa, let's just take this thing that works good and.
How's this going to work? Trump's wanting to erase a bunch of this shit, which I'm all on board with. But how do you plan for that as an automaker if the next fucking guy that comes in after him says, fuck, we're putting
Which
it all
is why
back
they're
on?
not making big changes on it just
Yeah.
yet.
I don't know. I mean, I have no idea how to answer that question.
That's why you're not seeing them make huge changes just yet, because they're like, well, by the time we get tooled up for that, the law will change and we'll be back to where we were. So hopefully it does change.
It needs
'cause
to.
It's a disaster, but
Yeah, that's the only bad part of all that shit. One guy can.
I mean, we really don't see like what I call breakdowns, mechanical breakdowns versus electrical breakdown.
oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like that.
Something with no moving parts quits all the time for no reason.
That thing doesn't break. That's gonna. Well, it probably won't break either. But
Good analogy.
well, what I'm saying is,
But keep in mind, your plane has 2 miles of wire in it.
right.
A lot of electronics on those from the 70s. Back when those connectors were really good.
Or if they get mice in them planes.
Oh, they have to. There's a lot of food in there. Spilled all the time.
Yeah, peanuts. Fuck, mice love peanuts. That's
They
the
didn't
number one
crash.
food.
They didn't crash in the 70s.
why is that? Why
they
did
didn't
they put
crash in the
peanuts on
70s?
planes?
I don't know.
They didn't crash in the 70s. Well, it's like Lone Star. You could throw them on the floor, crush them. In the 70s, they didn't crash. You could smoke on the plane and killed the mice. But now, you're probably shit out of luck.
Yeah, I'm thinking I should probably drive.
I'll loan you a 7.3 if you need one. Windshield's only cracked at the bottom.
I seen this on TikTok the other day, and it was a very valid point. Do you realize the world, like it's always been kind of shitty in the last 30 to 40 years, but it got really fucked up once the Cubs won the World Series. Like,
So
what
all,
happened?
all the timeline shit, where if the Bears win the Super Bowl, we go back on this alternate
Yeah,
timeline.
I seen that,
Go
yeah.
back to normal.
Dude, can you imagine?
We are the Bears shuffling crew.
I don't dislike the Bears or the Cubs or whatever. And that fucking guy that caught that fucking ball.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine being him?
Yeah. He got fired from his job the next day, didn't he?
I mean, it was like
everybody hated that
little
guy.
instinct. Like if you were there, what would you have done?
I mean, yeah, then you just,
And Tony would have asked himself, who in the fuck took me to this ball game?
yeah. I'm like, it's fucking, here it is, July. It's fucking 6 million fucking degrees. I need a fire
Well,
suit.
this was in November. It was playoff time, right?
It was a playoff game.
Yeah, it was
I think.
playoff. So it was cool out. Okay, well, yeah.
Nonetheless, A, why am I in Chicago? B, why the fuck am I at a baseball game? And C, this is dumb.
You don't like going to a baseball game?
No, I fucking hate sports. The baseball, the fucking top score is 1-0. I sat here for 3 fucking hours, watched one guy cross home plate. Damn, that was exciting. Holy shit, take me back.
Riveting. But you got to give $10 a beer. So, I mean, you have that going.
Exactly.
You know,
and I always love on social media how everybody always fucking, it's like this is a giant team effort. You know, they're talking about the Cardinals. Well, we done this, we done that. Like, motherfucker, you didn't do nothing. These guys, you know, it's always we. No, you didn't. It's all fucking stupid. But anyway.
So you don't like going at all?
No. Nope.
So if I bought you a Cardinal ticket tomorrow, you wouldn't go?
Running right through the fucking shredder.
And that's kind of ornery.
Yep. Not going. I couldn't name you anybody on the fucking team. Don't care to name anybody on the team.
Bad news for him is those are electronic tickets to be on his phone.
Well, smash it with a hammer then. I don't know. Nope, I wouldn't go to an NFL. I've been to one football game in my life, and it was a high school football game in Kansas when we was on Wheat Harvest. Other than that, never even been to a football game. I've never been to a college basketball game, NBA game, none of that shit. Been to a handful of Major League Baseball games, and it's so entirely too fucking hot. It's like I can pick any random person around here to just go sit in their wood stove and get the same fucking result. So I don't need to go.
I'll go Honda. I'll go.
Here's my take on it.
I'm not a baseball guy, but I would go.
I mean, I'm not going to, buy season tickets. I'm not going to do that. But it's fun to watch it one time.
Yeah, one or 2 times a year is
But
plenty,
I'm with you.
What's fun about it?
I don't want to see a fucking pitcher's duel, though. I want to see fucking,
some hits. Yeah.
yeah.
But that's where sports has got everybody like fucking sheep, right? I think baseball, you should hit the ball. You could fucking go to any base
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
want.
Any
Take the
base.
fucking bat
as long
with
as you touch all 4.
Exactly. Well, I mean, okay, so you hit the ball. They know you're going to first. Well, that was an easy out. Fuck that. Maybe I want to go to third.
Yeah. Maybe I'm fucking feeling froggy today. I'm running a second. And I'm going to smoke the pitcher on my way out there.
Exactly.
So you think they should just go to whatever base they want?
It should be a free-for-all. That's what as long as you touch all 4.
You're good to go.
You fucking
You've already
score.
been at home, so now you only got 3 to catch.
Yep.
Well, that would definitely change things.
Absolutely.
NASCAR, I think half the cars should go one direction, half the other direction.
That would.
Let's make this
I've always
exciting.
said that too. Like, go fast, turn left fast. Well, fuck it, put a right-hand turn in there.
Yeah. Just like that fucking pitman arm, whatever the fuck you talking about in your truck,
Yeah.
it's backwards. Give half the guys backwards fucking pitman arm.
There you go. There you are.
I mean, we got to,
You ever seen those school bus races, those figure 8 school bus races? Now that looks like some shit
Exactly.
where somebody could get killed.
Back to the baseball. Why are they taking the bat with them?
Well, you're
I
going to
think
need
that will
protection.
intimidate the guys.
Exactly.
If the
You want to
ball's-
tag me out,
if they're-
motherfucker? I got a
they're
baseball
throwing
bat.
the ball, you hit it again.
Exactly.
Maybe the guy regarding the base gets hit.
Yep.
That's his
Second
fault.
baseman catches the ball. He's coming at you to tag you. You're fucking swatting around a baseball bat. I bet he ain't going to tag you very fucking well.
You need to go to a hockey game.
Yeah. Hockey, yeah, basically what you want is hockey.
Yeah. Now, hockey I could probably watch.
Hockey in person is great. On TV, nothing kills a good sports center like hockey.
Did you see the fucking TikTok with all the little kids fighting? Like, it was on national news. There was I don't know, 10-year-old kids got in a fucking knockdown drag out on the, I mean, both teams, like fucking piling on. All the fans were fucking pissed because these kids shouldn't be fighting. I'm like, it's hockey. Like, why wouldn't you be
that's the
fighting?
point. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hockey, they'll let you fight, and then they'll give you a 3-minute break to catch your breath.
Exactly.
Then you go fight again.
Yep.
Honestly, if you can ice skate, my hat's off to you.
Same.
If
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
out.
do all that shit and ice skate, like I've done that one time in my life, I was damn near in tears time I made it around the arena.
Yeah.
Like I crawled the last little bit. I'm like, this is the worst thing I've ever done.
Same. I could roller skate like a motherfucker.
I'd rather get another vasectomy as do that again.
I would too. With no
That was-
anesthesia. I'm not doing
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely. Smoke come off your balls? Sure. I'll take that over skating any day of the week.
Yep.
Roller skating, no big deal. Ice skating, I'm out.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Can't pull it off with this equipment.
Nope.
My ankles hurt so bad. I was like the guy in the movie Misery where they broke my ankles with a baseball bat, like or a sledgehammer. Like that was miserable.
Hobbling.
Yes. Yes. I would rather be hobbled. I basically was. Well, you need to get sharper skates. I rented these some bitches. I don't know how sharp they are. I have a Sharpometer with me. Like, I didn't bring a Milwaukee cordless grinder with me to grind these things. Apparently I should have, but I don't see how that was going to help.
Cordless tools. What do you guys think of them?
Oh, they're a blessing and a curse because they're breaking me, but I love them.
They are, but I mean, we didn't have them.
Oh, you remember those shitty Makita drills we used to have back in the day with the really long battery?
I never owned a
That always
Makita.
fell out.
I never owned a Makita. Does that make me a bad guy?
No, that makes you young. Because those were kind of before, like those were shit my dad bought.
Makita?
No, the old Makita shit, like the very first cordless shit, was all Makita. All the very first cordless drill we had was Makita. Had this battery is about yay long.
I remember them now. Blue.
Yeah, all Makita shit's blue. And they weren't worth they were better than nothing, but not by a lot. They were better than a hand drill, but it wasn't by a whole lot. Do you remember the Makita corded drill that as soon as it caught, the bit caught?
Yeah, tore your fucking arms
Yes,
off.
absolutely. It would lock the fucking trigger on and just tear you limb from limb till it pulled the cord out of the wall. You were going to die or it was going to come unplugged. There was the only two choices.
Yep.
Yeah.
My dad had an old drill like that. It was, I think the brand name of it was a Ram, R-A-M.
Like your shirt.
Like my shirt.
Might have been a Dodge before that. We don't know.
It could have been a Dodge,
Absolutely. Could have been. 12 valve?
but it was a steel. It had more power than a 12 valve
Yeah.
because once it hit, it.
Just went.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you could let go of the trigger, but it had like that
But
non-spool.
it would twist the case just enough to lock the trigger on, and you were.
Or by then the fucking cord's wrapped around it, holding
Yeah.
it on. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
But it wasn't. Like new style stuff, you just let go of it and it quits. Well, that old stuff, you let go of it. Well,
Oh, yeah, you'd go for a while, yeah. Yeah.
by the time
no
that
brakes on
fucker
it.
would hang up, it would pull the, like you said, the socket out of the wall. And
Assuming there wasn't a cover on it from some dipshit shoving a piece of wire in it.
Yeah, exactly.
well, I did that.
Yep. Tools have come a long ways.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I do love all the Milwaukee cordless stuff, though. It's a lot of good stuff.
It is. I'd be lost without a cordless impact.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Honestly, all of it, like
Yeah.
leaf blower, cordless impact, inflator,
Sawzall.
Sawzall, like all of it's made life.
There ain't a
So
whole
much
hell of a lot of
more
stuff
mobile.
Milwaukee ain't making now.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Can't believe they don't make electric cars. Just plug all your batteries in and go.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
They're kind of on top of it.
Yeah, they seem to be.
I think the only DeWalt tool I got is that bench grinder right there. That's the only.
I had a lot of DeWalt shit. I dumped all that shit when they used to run that special where you could trade it in and they give you $100 for it or whatever. And I shit canned all that. Best thing I ever did. Because my bitch to DeWalt was good when it was new, but like if you didn't take that battery out of the charger, that battery didn't have any charge. If it sat on the bench for a little bit, they weren't worth the shit.
I never really used DeWalt much, but it seemed like their stuff was more like geared toward like the woodworker guys.
That's kind of what I always felt. Yeah.
Like not the
Yeah,
shops and grinders and
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's just kind of how I felt.
yeah. Milwaukee's got some good shit.
Hondo's such a romantic. He got me my lucky tools for Valentine's Day.
Nice.
Well, in advance, 'cause that's coming up. Oh, last Valentine, what'd you get?
A leaf blower and a vacuum.
Does the vacuum work good? Kind of want one of those.
Better than her.
It's really nice for the camera.
I can see that.
I might need to sleep in a livestock chair tonight.
Yeah, you may. She'll come looking for you.
Yeah. You want to spray the hinges up first?
I'd be sleeping in the camper tonight.
Yep. Well, God, we're 2.5 hours into this.
Oh, that's not bad.
Do you want to keep going, or you want to call it? What do you guys want to do?
Well, I don't know. We could always call it and start another one.
We could do that too.
Yeah. What's the crowd want to do?
No answer.
No answer.
They must have died in a plane crash.
Another 15 minutes, maybe? I don't know.
Whatever you want to do. I don't
Whatever
care.
you want to do. You got. I mean, you're the ones that may have to.
I
go.
don't hear any music playing saying, "Hey, you guys got to quit."
Yeah.
I mean,
it's only 10:30.
10:30.
Why such a rush?
Past my bedtime.
Well, you got to work on that. You're hanging out with Tony now. You got to be more of a night owl.
we're gonna pump those numbers up.
Yeah.
I have to start getting up later and staying up later.
Well, I mean, don't worry. You won't get any sleep on that plane, so you'll be.
I mean, this is kind of like it's like a high horsepower machine.
Yeah, it is.
I can only run for so many hours.
Well, I get that. Yeah, I get that.
Taking a piss on a plane, you have to try that once. That's a fucking treat.
Yeah.
The bathroom be the size of the seat you're sitting in.
Well, you're not going to Australia, so you wanted to piss upside down, so you're good there.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, we have to hit that up. We have to hit that up.
We can.
So
Let's do it.
what's your thoughts on that?
On being on a globe,
Yeah.
man, I don't know. I never, ever, ever gave this a thought, ever, until you start seeing stuff on TikTok. And I'm still not saying we're flat. I'm not saying we're a globe. I don't know. And I don't really fucking care. It don't really affect my life
Yeah, it doesn't
either
affect
way. I don't care. But I can see compelling arguments actually both ways. But I even remember thinking this as a kid, though. Like, if we're on a globe, how the fuck can you be in Australia and be upside down but not know you're upside down? Like, I can't wrap my brain around that. I'm not saying you can't.
Seems like you should know.
Seems like you should know, but and I'm not saying you can't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't really care. Like I say, don't.
Nice. It doesn't affect
It doesn't
us, but
affect me either way.
yeah.
But I've also come to the realization, the older I get, especially, that whatever the government fucking tells you is the complete opposite of the fucking truth.
Universal Pictures, at the front of every movie, picture of the globe. They started doing that 20 years before we had a picture of the Earth from this moon landing. So seems a little sketchy.
Yep. And I don't believe that there's 94 other continents outside of some ice wall or what. I'm not on that page at all. I'm not into that. But and I'm not even going to sit here and tell you that I'm a flat earther. But I can see arguments both ways. Is what
Absolutely,
I'm saying.
yeah.
I just don't see the whole.
But I do want to know how you can be upside down in Australia but not know you're upside down.
Yes.
Is what I want to know.
How are you upside down?
And they always come back, well, it's gravity. Well, it don't fucking matter. We have gravity here, and if I stand on my fucking head, I still know I'm upside down.
Well, my thing is, I go to Carlisle Lake a lot. You know, when you launch a boat at Keysport, and you can see the fucking next boat ramp, I guess you call it, which is Carlisle. You can see it, and it's like 8 miles away. You don't go uphill on a boat to get there.
Right.
You know,
Water
so-
should seek its own level. I mean,
Suez
So, I mean,
Canal is a pretty good example.
yep.
Well, I mean, you just don't go uphill. I mean,
Right.
I've never been uphill in the boat,
I don't think I have either. I don't think. Maybe I have, but I don't think I have.
and I've been along. You know,
You might on this rescue boat.
Yeah.
maybe when my plane crashes, I'll just.
Yeah.
I'm confident we did not go to the moon in 1969. Now, did we go after that? I don't know. Once again, don't really care. But I don't think we done it in 1969. But if we lied to the Russians to benefit the U.S., I'm on board with that. I don't care. It's a moot
I'm
point.
totally good with that. Yeah.
And once again, it don't affect me either way if we went to the moon or have never been to the fucking moon. It doesn't really affect me.
Well, at the end of the day,
either way.
we're all just sitting here bullshitting. You know, doesn't matter. But
Right.
they don't have to. You know, they can blow smoke up everybody else's ass they want, but I ain't believing it.
No. 9/11, I don't think was done by a couple of Hanyak goat herders. I don't think. Might have been who they pinned it on. Not saying they weren't there, not saying something, whatever, but I don't think they pulled that off with that equipment.
I think they knocked down Building 7 3 days later. That seems a little odd, but hey, whatever.
What do we know? We're just a bunch of fucking.
Yeah, we just take the shit, shovel it in, and move on.
Fucking Nick can't even get me on a plane yet without a will.
Well, that has nothing to do with the plane. You should have had that done a long time ago.
So you're gonna get a
What are you
will.
going to do with your used tire collection if you don't have anybody to gift it to?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if I'm dead, it won't matter. But
Well, where are the goat herders going to get their shit, though? I mean, that's terrible. You want to get that locked down.
I should probably do that.
I need to also.
We all should. We're all at that age. We should probably do that.
Yeah, we're getting older. Getting old's no fun. Beats the alternative, but it's not much fun.
No, but I don't feel like I'm damn near 46. I mean, I still
Yeah.
think I'm 21. So, other than the fact that I can't see and can't hear, but other than that, I get around pretty good.
Growing old is no excuse for growing up, Tony. I refuse to
Nope.
do it.
Physically, I get around good, but it's just the sight, which I've always had bad eyes, wore glasses since I was 5 years old, but the hearing was thanks to half these fucking old
Can't
dreaders.
confirm.
here.
That's why we never had any arguments when we were little kids, because he had these really thick, dark glasses. And I'm like, who's that fucking weird kid over there
Yeah.
with the shades on? Who's Ray Charles over there with the fucking shades on?
He
Yeah,
couldn't
exactly.
See it. He couldn't see it.
Yeah, he couldn't see me.
Yeah.
So
Well, no, see now me, I've always had good eyes, and literally in like the last 2 years,
yeah, me too.
I just
went to shit.
yes, I don't know what it is. Just
I can't get stuff far enough away. It's like,
Yeah,
God
I need longer arms. My eyes are fine. I just need longer arms.
fuck is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she always says, "Well, your arms aren't long enough." I'm like, well,
My personal favorite is everybody, every time he has to look at something, he has to take his glasses off. I'm like, tell me again why you have these glasses, because every time you want to look at something, you got to take them off. Like, that doesn't seem right.
My eyes were, and I wouldn't even call them bad growing up, but I, like I said, wore glasses since I was little. But up until I was 30 years old probably. I could still read and everything with my glasses off. Like I wasn't one of these people feeling around in the dark. Goddamn, I got to have glasses. But like now, that's where I'm at. Like I got to have something because I can't see nothing without glasses or
Mine
contacts.
has a lot to do with how tired I am. If I'm tired, I can't see shit.
Yep.
Up close, I can still see past my arms fine, but
So like my contacts are, they call them multifocal, but the eye doctor explained to me it's about like a bifocal glasses, basically. So I had to get new contacts at the end of the year, and I was needing new glasses because of a night I'll take contacts out when you're laying in bed right before you go to bed, and then so I put glasses on. So we went with bifocal glasses this time. Holy shit, I don't know how the fuck anybody, like my grandpa wore them my whole life. I don't know how the fuck anybody ever wore them. I mean, you can't see nothing out of the fucking thing. I mean, when you look down, yeah, you can read close, but if you're laying like on a pillow with your head back and you go from looking at your phone to the TV, well, fuck, now you got to adjust your head because you're looking through the bottom part of the bifocals, and you're just never in the right position.
I used to mention my dad. He's like, he had trifocals in there, and he's jacking around. He's always moving his head around and trying to see something, and he's got him upside down so he can see what he needs to see. He's laying underneath an engine or something. I'm like, what are we doing here? So finally, my brother and my mom talked me into going to an eye appointment like a year ago. I come out with trifocals. I'm like, I could see fine when I walked in here. I was just doing it to appease them. $1,400 later, I've got trifocals. And now I'm the same way. I'm like, I'm going to move my head around. Like, I'm going to wear my neck muscles out.
Exactly.
And break my own damn neck trying to make these things work. So I never wear the damn things because you can't see anything out of them.
I'm about ready to go back to my other glasses. I still got them, and they were just regular glasses. At least them, you don't have to adjust your head 40 different ways. But
of course, the guy tells me after I get them, he's like, well, yeah, you could probably get by with a pair of cheaters, but this should be way better for you. I'm like, well, I was getting by with a $3 pair of cheaters
Walmart,
from freaking Dollar General, and now you got me in $1,400 trifocals, and I can't see shit. So,
yeah,
good work. Way to upsell me.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully, if your pilot has glasses, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah, especially bifocals.
Yeah. He's not going to see his Coke bottle. He's not going to know how full it is.
Yeah.
It's going to be bad news for you.
Yep.
I've actually been pretty lucky with seeing stuff. So
I've had great eyesight.
But when you mentioned the welding thing, it's like I've noticed that with me. Like I'm not a welder. But I do a lot of welding with fab work and stuff like that. And it's like this shit's just harder than it used to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Your hand's not as steady. Your eyesight's not as good. My dad always used to bitch at me. It's always have sunglasses around. You and your damn sunglasses. I'm like, I don't know if you've looked around, but I'm the only person in this family that doesn't have glasses. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that you're all blind from not having the correct eyewear. Like I carry two to three pair of sunglasses in every vehicle I've got. I got different shades of them. Gets really bright. If I got to drive into the sun, I got these. Not that sunny, but still, because I squint if the sun's
I have to wear sunglasses outside. It just kills me.
Just tears me up. Yeah, I'm gonna have sunglasses on. Gotta have them. Now I'm not one of those guys that's still wearing them at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
In case the sun breaks out randomly at 11.
Yeah.
What
But
about the guys getting you get them on their hat and then?
yeah, that's not me. I don't do that.
No.
I don't have the special wire to hold them on. I don't have any of that. Any of the accessories. Yeah, I don't do
I'm kind
that.
of surprised by that. I figured you would have had them.
No.
If Milwaukee made him, he would have it.
Absolutely. The only time I put any accessories on is if we go on vacation to Florida in the ocean. Then I put the little cord on because otherwise you're going to lose your glasses in about 2 seconds.
So what's your thoughts about that? Like
What's
going
that?
out, sitting on the ocean.
Oh, I like the ocean. I can do that.
About one day?
No, I'm good. If that's the jam and we're taking the
No,
kids.
I mean, like if you want to, let's say, hey, I wanted to go down to the ocean with you, Nick. How long you want to stay?
We usually, basically your reservation has to be Saturday to Saturday where we go, or Friday to Friday. I can do that. By the last day or two, I'm getting a little.
That's how I am. It's like,
But I can do it for several days.
Really?
If we're
Really?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, because that's what the kids want to do, and that's what my wife wants to do on that. I can shut it off. Like,
yeah. I
can
used
do
to,
that.
15 years ago, I said no, because, we'd been to Mexico and shit back when we got married. And I'm like, nope, after about 3 or 4 days, I'm done. But now I've literally been everywhere, literally. So it's like, well, I can do this now. Because before I felt like I'm missing out on something.
Yeah.
It's like, well, fuck it. Instead of sitting here, I need to be out looking at the Grand Canyon or Alaska or wherever. Well, I've been to all that shit. So now it's like, okay, I'll go lay on the beach now. I've seen it all.
You know, when I was younger, it was harder because you always feel like you got to be doing all this stuff. Well, newsflash, all that shit's going to be there when you get back anyway. And there's going to be new shit pile on after that, so you might as well enjoy it while you're going. So, no, I can do it. Yeah, I can sit there. That's fine.
That's good advice, actually.
Well, because there's always more work to do. You're never going to catch up on all of it. To hell with it. Enjoy the ride. You know, it doesn't bother me like it did when I was younger.
Like,
I never vacationed that much when I was younger. Either.
I'm not looking forward to leaving because I know what I got.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, on the plane you're on, I mean, you're probably not going to come back to it anyway.
Yeah. And I actually really am good at flipping the switch. When I go on vacation, I'm in vacation mode. I don't want to talk about farming. I don't want to look at the grain markets. I don't want to hear about any of that shit. If I'm going to do all that, I just well stayed home. So I just shut all that off.
Yeah.
Don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Here to have fun, so that's what I do.
Like, I go horse riding in Shawnee some. The best part about that is there's no cell phone signal for most of that.
No, there ain't.
I actually bought a Kodak Easy Share a year ago because some of that shit you want to take pictures of, kids are with you or whatever. That way I just leave my phone in off. I take it with me in case there's an emergency, but I flip her to silent, drop it in there. I'll check in on the off chance, you know, my mom needs something or whatever, but I'm 3 hours away. Can't do much about it right then anyway. Don't have any signal to begin with, but I'm like, I'll just pull out the camera and take a picture with that. You wheel out a Kodak Easy Share, people look at you really strange.
Oh, I'm sure they do, yeah.
Now, that being said, I can't figure out how to get the pictures off of it. I can't figure out how to see them. So I got 3 years worth of pictures on that piece of shit. But eventually, I'm going to get those.
Yep.
But
I get my pilot's license.
yeah, absolutely. But when I'm off, I just turn it off anymore. To hell with it. Like it is what it is. You know.
I mean, I need to be more like that. I think.
Yeah. You only live once. Shut it off. Go see shit. I don't regret one bit of traveling I've done, and I have been fucking literally all over the world. Don't regret any of it.
Not to Australia. He's never been upside down.
That I haven't been. I've never hung upside down and drank a beer in Australia like a bat, but
If you go down there, please let us know. And
I will.
You're flying him
Yeah.
as soon as you get this license. And this plane you're buying off Marketplace.
yeah, fucking right. Dude, I want to buy one.
I don't doubt that.
I'll do it.
I look at the world as a basketball, right? So just imagine you're holding a basketball.
No, I don't.
And it's a globe. I mean, and so you take a G.I. Joe figure and you put it on top of the basketball, right? He's standing upright just like we are right now. Now take the same G.I. Joe figure and move it 180 degrees to the bottom.
He's a real American hero, by the way.
Now he's hanging upside down, but he doesn't know he's hanging upside down.
And they couldn't shoot for shit. They never hit anything. They shot a lot, but they never hit
They
anything.
did, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Don't care. But
Well, this is just my opinion, but I don't think that shit works.
I'm on the fence. I don't think it does either, but at the end of the day, it don't matter to me.
Was it your friend he explained this to at the bar a while back, or was that?
That was Rodney Boots, Missouri.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He's never going to look at you the same.
No, he's not. He thinks we're probably weird.
Yeah.
That's
Actually,
fine.
I don't think he does. He's a good guy.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because
I had to demonstrate with a Christmas ornament that.
yes, that was fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
But I had to make my point. I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong, but I just don't see how you can hang upside down like a fucking bat and not know you're upside down.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no way that happened.
But that's just me.
I mean, literally, like if I went over there right to the other side of that tractor and somehow I was upside down,
You would think you would know it.
I looked over here at you guys, it looked funny.
And they all come back and say, well, it's gravity. It's gravity. Well, that still won't tell me anything.
If you had trifocals, you wouldn't even notice. But
This is true.
It just the whole theory doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. Agreed.
by the way, I think Betty left.
I think she did.
Well,
She
she
might have.
left
I
her
don't know
house.
where the fuck she went.
She must have went to the house. She's probably in there.
She might be sleeping right to 1066.
She's probably
tonight.
eating Ranger cookies.
She probably is.
Yeah. We're out here starving to death.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, what do you boys think? We probably bored them with enough
Yeah,
of our
we kind of babbled. We'll just wrap it up.
fuckery.
Yeah.
You good with this? Anything else you want to cover? Any last requests you have before you get on this plane? Tell everybody thanks for tuning in. And
Yep. This might be the last year of Bill Hondo.
Hondo signing off.
yeah.
See you later.
You can buy your shit on the next government auction.
Yep.
Govbids.com.
Yep. And just remember, because you mixed up Neil Armstrong and Lance Armstrong earlier. It was
I did.
Amelia Earhart who flew, not Dale. I know you're a little weird, rusty on names, but you know, it was Earnhardt and Earhart. Okay.
Dale would have made it.
Names don't mean shit to me.
You're going to be wearing the same helmet that Dale wore, though.
Okay.
All right, but yes,
It didn't work out for
Neil
him.
Armstrong did not die of testicular cancer, to my knowledge. Neither did Lance, but I don't know that Neil even had it. So, anyway, Nick and I will see you next time. Hondo's on the fence.
Yeah.
If
You
he
go
makes
either
it
way.
back.